Let's go. Hey, we almost on. Give us a second. All right. All right. How we on? How we on? How is this thing doing? Are we good? Are we on? How do we sound? Sound check. Sound check. How is everybody doing today? 8/20/2023. You could be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy. Shout out to y'all. Okay. NWO music straight out the mother loving gate. Let's get to it. Yeah, it's a turn up time. We turning up for this one, y'all. Sound and video soundboard working. Yo, thanks. I'm gonna give y'all shout out. Let that NWO music cook, man. They don't know what it's like being part of the wolf pack, man. They don't know the life. They don't know the life, man. They don't know. Let it cook, man. Let that music cook. Shout out the wolf pack. The wolf pack. They don't know nothing about that. Yo, did you know? Oh, hold up, y'all. This is a big announcement, y'all, and we're going to cheer to this. I'm going to go ahead and take a nice little sippy sip. But yo, my man, did you know, man? For those who don't know, did you know? All right, my man. All right, we go back. Ajax, flapjacks, backpacks, knapsacks. If you want to say crack sacks, we could do that. We can go back. Okay? My dog. Going through a little rough time, man. Going through a little rough time. All right. I was hearing it. You know, every fella go through the drama with the ladies, right? Everybody been through it. I remember you leave that relationship, man, you think it's over. Everything you lived for, everything you strive to not happen, happened. You don't know where to go. Confused. You're learning where to move in your next steps in a new journey that you don't even know. My dog just said here today, he found him another one. Oh, thank you for the donation, sure. Sure. You are the man, sure. Okay? Good woman. Hey, Jamie, shout out to you, Jamie. You don't know how we get that, Jamie. You about to go famous. You messing around. All right. Thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate that, man. You've been holding it down strong, man. We holding you down strong. All right. We all through it, and we here. We here for you, man. That's what I like to see. Love up in the air. Computer love. I'm old, dude. Oh, no, I ain't that old. I'm capping, man. I'm more like, Nah, that's me. Hold on. Let me stop. Yo, shout out to my man. Y'all also don't know my man Kenji, aka JoJo, aka Dante's Italian Bistro. In the house. JoJo, what's going on, my dog? What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing, man? Hey, yo, tell Sonny holla at me, man. I see what he doing. He making big moves. Hey, Sonny, we can do it together, man. Old school. That's how the Italians and the blacks did it. That's how we did it back in the day. We was with it, remember? We was connected on the low. They ain't. I'm twisted, man. Shout out. Let's go ahead and take the shot. Woo! Bye. That's a good one. It was nice and smooth, but it was a good one. My man, I'm glad you're happy, man. I'm glad you're happy because one thing I will say, stress kills, bro. It kills, man. Your organs, your body, your mind, all of that. It does. Now, what I also want to do, we do this every time. Fellas, I want y'all to chill right now and let MoFam host Nick Moses 05 do this part. And I'm going to let y'all come in and y'all do y'all segments and y'all handle y'all biz. You know how we do, right? I'm going to get this. Ladies and gentlemen, we always do this. Shout out to the ladies. Chelsea's Way, thank you. You could be anywhere else in the world. You're tuning in. Thank you. Ooh, computer love. Yo, thank you. Thank you so much. Celsius is such a vibe. I ain't gonna lie, this decent. It ain't typically my, I still would much rather, hey, hit me with the Coca-Cola and just kill me, bro. But died happy. You know what I'm saying? That Coca-Cola get that that acid off that battery. Nice. Right? You got some corrosion on the battery. Get the Coca. Nah, I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop for real. But nonetheless, let's go ahead, man. We got I'm gonna get my shot ready because I'm turning up today. I'm already telling you. I'm gonna get the second one. It's time to turn up, man. All right, I'm not gonna play. It's time to turn up. We gonna go straight into it. We want the smoke, the bullshit, the chitter chatter, the pit patter today. We with the bullshit. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Who gonna get pissed off today? I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna see if I got these images right. Y'all, I've already taken my first shot. This is kind of quick. I'll be busy. I worked earlier today, right? Went live the other day, the day before that. Shout out Wake and Tide. Shout out Big Time MMORPG. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and flip these screens and see if we got it right and get these subjects going. Oh yeah, we kicking right off, y'all. We getting straight into the smoke. I don't even want to play with it, man. I don't want to play with it. Look at that. Ah! And for those listening on the podcast, I'm going to go ahead and talk through it so y'all don't even have to worry. Okay. For those who may not know, because I'm not typically in the loop a lot of the times, right? I'm not. Believe it or not. You might think I am, right? Pretty hip, right? New music come out, new movies, stuff like that. I try to stay right in it. New games, I'm on it though, right? I try to dip in, dip out, pause, right? But I don't know. It's just something. This one right here, though. Yo, Gamer Nexus. Before I even dive into it, y'all, I got notes. I'm not going to play. I keep all my notes. I got everything. But before we get into the notes, yo, Gamer Nexus. Shout out to you, my dog. I don't want no smoke with Gamer Nexus, y'all. Woo! That boy Gamer Nexus will take you out. All right. Shout out Gamers Nexus. Very good channel, business as well. They have a lot of great things going. But the latest controversy, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, Linus, now I want y'all to let me know, am I pronouncing this right? Because I don't really watch LTT. I see a couple little things, but Linus Tech Tips, a popular hardware-focused YouTube channel with 15.6 damn million subscribers. Holy hell, man. Ooh, I'm about to almost damn near take a shot. 15.6. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, 15.6. And that sound on that slurp was wild. Did y'all hear it? I ain't like that. I don't like that, man. I'm going to have to drink that a little bit different next time. Maybe I'm going to have to hit the mute. You know what I'm saying? You can't have me going around it like, yeah. And I told, and then I can't have that, man. But anyways, they faced, and that's Linus Tech Tips. The entire channel business has faced controversy over the review of Billet Labs monoblock water cooling system. Now, this conflict kind of reached a big ass climax right when Gamers Nexus kind of questioned a bunch of stuff about LTT's accuracy, ethics, and responsibilities, as he said. Shout out Gamers Nexus and LTT. I really ain't got no beef with either one of them. I'm kind of just covering it, right? And I know I've seen Gamer Nexus literally eat their folks before. I think it was Newegg last time, right? My man be killing folks, so I don't know. Hey, did you know? Shout out for the toot, man. Let me go ahead. Thank you for the donation. I'm in the middle of the run, but I got to shout out my donations, y'all. Y'all know how that go. Got to stop the algorithm for the donations, man. You the real one, man. I'm going to go ahead and take this for you. The slurp wasn't as bad that time. Last time it was, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad this time. But nonetheless, I did watch the video. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the entire 44-minute video, but I watched probably 20 minutes of the 44-minute video. And I also watched a response from Linus Tech. And I also watched the response from Gamers Nexus about the response from Linus Tech. So it was pitiful, right? It was pitiful. And he kind of went through some things. But So there's been a lot of back and forth. Nonetheless, it was something that you would think a company or a channel can just go right past. But some reason Gamers Nexus has a way of just zoning in on the certain things that consumers really care about. So, and if you see that, you can see the support for developer Waking Tide. Shout out Waking Tides. That's someone we've been recently helping out, a small developer. Let's talk about this monoblock though. I want to specifically talk about that because Linus Tech Tips, this is something that's part of like the major crutch of the argument with the way you handle. I think if this was handled properly, I actually think none of this other stuff would have came about. Now, by the way, they had a response video too, where they had a bunch of people, pretty much Linus Tech was apologizing. They had business execs coming through like, I'm going to change this. We have the right as a community to serve this. And, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it real on this because on my channel, I can't be lying or bullshit. Y'all, those corporate meetings, I know how those are. They have to say certain things. They're probably reading off teleprompters. Because it's a lot of money at stake. It's a lot of people. So for many of us on the outside, it's a shit show, right? But it's something they got to do to keep those dollars coming because you're looking at people's livelihoods, and I understand that business side of it. So they got to get out there, get in front of it, and I actually appreciate that response that they did, and I like them coming out there and doing it. I think that was actually, if that was the first response, it would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful, but that was the comeback. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working out. But let's talk about the monoblock specifically by Billet Labs because this monoblock is generated. It's actually pretty cool. The monoblock system is designed to cool both the CPU and GPU simultaneously. And while not in active production, it was available for pre-order for $841. That's just a pre-order. Ooh. Y'all know it costs. Costs a pretty penny. Yo, Sage, Nitty, what's going on, man? My man BB. Good to have y'all in the house, man. That's right on time. Right on time. You know what I'm saying? Not only that monoblock is tested. It's a unique prototype, that was supposed to be tested by LTT and actually returned. Okay, that's kind of the whole entire thing. Like, yo, hey, imagine being Billet Labs and you got this fire-ass product. You give it to them and you're like, yo, I got one of the hugest YouTube channels about to review my product. Yo, you dap up your boy. Y'all sip a couple of these shots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hype. Hell yeah. We finally, LTT. I don't give a fuck what happened. Yo, forget everything. Tell your wife, yo, baby, chill. You got to listen to me now. I got LTT about to review me. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game, baby. Sit down, relax. Babe. I got LTT reviewing. Then to find out, my man not only get your ish, he installed it wrong. His mistake, his people mistake. I ain't gonna say his, because I feel like I ain't trying to get caught in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing. Allegedly on everything, goddamn, if y'all want to do that. Okay? But you installed it wrong. You installed the components wrong. That is something that is your failure. But instead, you came out and you trashed it. You even said you ain't want nobody to buy it. Imagine I send my product to you and then you tell everybody I didn't want nobody to buy it because I wanted them to work on something better. Who the hell are you to tell me to work on something better? LTT, you are out your damn mind. Who the hell are you to tell me to work on something? This damn prototype for pre-orders, $841, which, by the way, we ain't got to all the other stuff, right? He put it up at auction. He sold it. The shit got nasty, man. I damn near want to bang the desk. The shit got nasty. Yo, I'm about to pour another shot. I told y'all. We on one today, man. Let's get to it, man. Yo, shout out my chat, though. Yo, Magnus, what's up, man? I'm glad you dropped in, man, because we on one today. I'm taking it. I'm already, what is this, number 4? I can't count. Because I don't even really give a damn. Okay. Let's go through. So LTT tested a unique prototype meant for the GeForce GTX 3090 GPUs on a 4090 card. So it's a prototype meant for 3090s, but he tested it on a 4090 card. Guys, I got a 3060. All right. And I've also had a 1050 Ti. super clocked, as they say. All right. There's a big difference between these versions of graphics cards. Size matter when you have different cases, different heat sinks, different things. Like all that really matters, especially in testing results. Like when you held to like giving out the benchmark results, nah, it's a different damn ball game. I wouldn't want to be held by, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Linus LTT, you held to a lot. I understand why you stepped down. Shit, that's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility, y'all. But nonetheless, LTT concluded that the monoblock was difficult to build with its advantages were negligible. And it also led to a negative review by LTT. Now, Gamer Nexus, shout out to you. We gonna give you the NWO music. You a bad mamma jamma, man. I don't know what you do, but you give folks cancer. Like you damn near had Newegg loose stock. Who else did you hit? You hit somebody else. When you hit Leo. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell y'all. Just before I get into this whole breakdown of everything, I want to say for Gamers Nexus, he did not start this. There was a video that came out from the lab of LTT that specifically said, we're not like hardware, and I forgot the other YouTuber, hardware something. Somebody help me out and put it there in the chat. But hardware something and Gamers Nexus. When we do testing, each test is done with new components. And that does matter because if you're testing with graphics cards and you're continually giving benchmarks results where you're running these components at certain levels where it might be some deterioration from the next result when you test. So a lot of times to get the best result, you want to get it brand new. That would be good, but that costs money. Imagine having to get a new GPU, a new motherboard, a new everything every single time you're running benchmark tests. Yo, that is money. Damn. And I hear LTT, the business is making over 100 million. That dropped. That dropped when Gamers Nexus did that. But nonetheless, Gamers Nexus criticized LTT for rushing content and choosing quantity over quality, actually taking videos from staff members saying they did not have much time. They would like to slow down on the video production. So this just let you guys know in the content creation world. Shout out to all my content creators, even in the chat. All right, I see something. My man Sage is out there. Shout out to Sage. I see my man Joe. My man Joe is out there. BB, you out there jumping in there now. People that's jumping in there in content creation world, right? This is something. All right, this is something you need to pay attention to. If you really rushing a lot of content, you're not giving quality over quantity. If I just put no lie, I could just put out anything. I can, but I like to do these because I started these years ago, and it was just something that I like to do to kind of get things off my chest. And a lot of other people seem to relate, right? So that's just what it is. Okay, don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork others. That's what was happening, though. Gamer Nexus alleges. Now, he also said there's allegations to selling the monoblock prototype instead of returning it. Now, I don't know the details on that, but supposedly LTT promised to return a prototype. Imagine you only got one prototype and you found out the person that you gave it to, one of the biggest YouTubers ever, put that shit up for auction. For real. Put it up to auction. That's crazy. Yo, shout out DJ C Money, man. I see you out there. Yo, that's crazy to put it up for auction now. Like, for real? I only got one prototype. I'm gonna be honest. Billet Labs, you nice. I come from a different place, right? I don't know how to handle those type of business things. I would have to hire people because I'm telling you, the way I handle it is, bro, I need to find my man address. I got to see my man. I'm going to try to catch you at a store. I'm going to try to catch you somewhere. And don't think I'm just coming up there, y'all, like I'm a violent guy and I'm just trying to do that because I'm not. I'm not. For real, man. But we got to have that talk face to face. That smoke, I want to know if you had this smoke. Is this something you really doing? Is it your team putting you up to it? Or is it, we going to talk? We're going to talk. Oh, damn. Well, man, I'm letting you know it's this and that. All right, cool. Well, yo, if you don't like me, fuck it. Let's get the fair one on. You want to square up? Nah. All right, well, shit. Let's just keep talking shit then. All right, I'll at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else I'm going to do? Y'all want me to still on them? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't about that. I ain't trying to catch shot. If we get greeted to a fair one, we could do it. I've been in some, and believe me, I'm too damn old to be trying to get bones and fists and all that hurt. I ain't trying to be whack 100 out there talking about, man, we can get the squabble on. No, we can't. We can't always get the squabble on. A saying, and I want to shout out to my man Hollywood Gavin, man. My man Hollywood. Shout out to Dre. Man. Dre always said this line. I took that with me, man. We can handle this like gangsters, or we can handle this like gentlemen. What would you like to do? And that's something I've always stood by. You know what I mean? So anyway, my man Lennis said he admitted to some sloppiness in handling the controversy, stressed the importance of diligence, and admitted lapses in internal processes. Also clarified that the monoblock was auctioned for charity due to miscommunication and not sold. Gamers Nexus, get that right, sir. Okay, it was auctioned. It wasn't sold. Okay? If I go ahead and I sell something, then maybe I'm making a profit. But I auctioned it. So I didn't even make a profit. It really wasn't about that, LTT. Let me just let you in on something, man. He was saying you need to give him the prototype back. It wasn't about you. It was the fact you gave it away, period. Why didn't you give him the prototype back? I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty work. But my dog, I understand. You know, I still rep you, LTT. You know, get your boy a job. Hire me up in there. I'll give gamers. Nah, I don't want no smoke with Gamer Nexus. Even if you hire me, I don't want no smoke with Gamers Nexus. That bro be, look, man, we're just, the processes are not right. It's just we've proven time after time again. And you're like, damn, he got all the receipts. What the hell is this team? A bunch of Nintendo lawyers? The hell's going on? But Billet Labs, let's talk about their statement said they appreciated Gamer Nexus integrity, and they also confirmed there was no apology or shit offered by LTT when a prototype was sold. It wasn't a damn thing, right? They received an offer of reimbursement after Gamer Nexus put the Nas Ether pimping up Jay-Z. After he did that, yeah, they got an email. But they noted that they're not deterred and they're pushing forward with production. Shout out to y'all, man. Give y'all a little NWO music. All right, that's enough. I can't do too much now. I've been doing too much. The community response is, I'm tripping, y'all. I got another shot. The Linux Tech subreddit in an unofficial forum had many criticizing LTT's response. I questioning why he didn't just admit it up front and admit the mistakes instead of trying to fight it. Hey, it would have been better to call me on the side. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Anybody that say, yo, it would have been better to call me on the side. Yo, it's up. Once they put the information in the public, it's up. You know how the person feel. They don't want to talk on the side. They don't feel comfortable to talk on the side. Yeah, you could say it. It might be real. But guess what? That's what it is. Now you got to talk about it out in public. Y'all got to have that Instagram face-to-face discussion, that live discussion. And yo, I ain't gonna lie, them shits be uncomfortable. But you guess what? The real comes out. That's why I don't mind when they have reunions. Yo, reunions be the best on all the talk shows, right? Reality talk shows. They let everything air out and everybody right there. And ain't no damn lying because we right here. I seen you. I love that. Okay? My bad. I'll be getting a little fired up, y'all. Public opinion on the platform largely sided with Billet Labs and Gamer Nexus, whereas the official LTT forums was kind of split. So I'm going to ask y'all a couple things, and we're going to move on to the next topic. Like I said, we got a hell of a show, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but this is one that's spicy. How vital is it for transparencies from YouTube channels? Because I'm going to tell y'all, Linus Tech Tips is this YouTube channel. Like, I'm going to say this, because I don't mean this by no disrespect at all, too. Because as a YouTube channel, $100 million, you can't say that with a YouTube channel. Your ass ain't got $100 million, Nick. Shut your ass up. Okay? But at the same time, I will say this. What makes someone reputable? If I had millions of dollars and I spent it on hardware and I continue to do testing and I relayed that testing to you guys the best of my ability, does that make me a company that's reputable? It's up to y'all. It's up for y'all to decide. The way I feel about this is that I think there should be certain things that if you don't have them, you should not be allowed to really be the standard for anything. Right? You need some sort of degree in this testing. I need to see degree after degree after degree, certification after certification after certification. I need to see a lot of background on that. And I don't care hardware, software, both of that shit, all that shit. I need to see it all to at least say, okay, this person has it. Now, there's some people, we all know these people come from different backgrounds. As myself, I'm in the IT business for insurance software. So there's certain problems that I troubleshoot on workstations that is normal. I do from day to day. So as I talk about certain things that might be virus related, setting up printers, faxes, or any, and yes, people still do use fax servers, believe it or not. But regardless of what I'm doing, it's still education to me that I could use for my social media channel. So I don't doubt that these gentlemen have vast backgrounds and already have degrees. I don't want to put any shade on them. But what is the responsibility to YouTube channels and the transparency on that? Do they have transparency? Mm-hmm. How do channels handle, and this is a big one. This is a shout out. My man Sage. I see Sage was in the chat. You know what I mean? How do you handle errors in videos? I want to say I did not agree with Gamers Nexus on this. As much as Gamers Nexus was spot on with a lot, I didn't agree. One of the Gamers Nexus complaints was, why didn't you actually edit the video when there was an error made versus putting like an asterisk over things or putting something in the video description talking about the correction? I'm going to be honest. That's preference. Gamers Nexus, my dog. That's preference. That's preference right there. Okay? Everything else, you was spot on. You was nailing. You was ethering. That one right there is preference, though. As long as they make the edit and it's there, whether it's good or not is up for judgment. If a lot of people say that's not good enough, then hey, you have that. Why don't you edit the video? Was really part of his stance on the Russian production. It wasn't a lot of what he was focusing on. So I don't even want to make it like that. But he was stating that content production is rushed, and that's why they don't edit the videos. I think it could just be they don't want to edit it. Could be. Could be. All right. Quantity versus quality. What do y'all think? I think that's actually a good question. I'm going to tell you something. This is 50 Cent. Shout out to my dog 50 Cent, man, because we all know what he did. Ran off on the floor twice. Shout out. My man getting money, right? But 50 Cent said something that was very wise, and I never forget it. He said, after I dropped the Get Rich or Die Trying album, I could have sold a blank double CD album, and I still would have went platinum. That's hard. It could have been blank. What he's saying is my name in these streets holds so much weight that I could sell you bullshit and you're going to buy it because of what I gave you before. You're right. You're right. It's something to say that. So quality over quantity is why I want to say that. Because you got quality where you could drop some nice, or you could just keep dropping a bunch of bullshit, and the people buying it, they buying it. It don't matter. But my man said that was one of the craziest things I still think to this day, because that lets you know the power behind the sales of the first album literally meant my man could have sold, and he right. He could have had nothing on those damn albums and they would have sold. And I want to get that. 50 Cent said he's not taking out his grandma trash because he's rich and ghosted her. My man Saigo, I had to put that up. Let me go ahead and say that. Saigo said that about 50 Cent. I ain't gonna lie. 50 Cent is a person. He might be an asshole. I don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? Person. My man is everybody that get money assholes? Like that get rich? I don't think so, man. I think it's just how cutthroat do you gotta be to be rich? Like millionaire, billionaire rich. Like you gotta be a little cutthroat. How cutthroat do you gotta be though? Do you gotta be like, hell no, I ain't taking out your trash, grandma? Like cutthroat. You always wondered that, man. But nonetheless, I had to say that. Let's say the last thing I'm gonna move on after this. What is the impact of this to LTT? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is rough. This is rough for Linus Tech, man. Cause this, I do believe, affects stock. If you have any stock that you buying in anything, now you might be, hey, we need to reinvest. We just had some stuff happen to the channel that might not bring in revenue. We need to change some things to keep the revenue coming in. Right? It affects your YouTube channel, production. Hey, we need to chill, y'all. Hey, that WAN show, whatever we got, hey, slow that shit down, bro. Yeah, that WAN show, I'm personally saying slow that shit down. Nah, Gamers Nexus is flaming our ass, bro. We gotta stop. We got to. I'm just saying. And gamers that and a lot of people, what I seen Joe and the other people that said they don't like LTT, right? They don't like them. There's some people though that love Linus Tech. I did see a couple videos. I don't know them personally. Gamers Nexus I seen only once before after killing Newegg. I ain't gonna say killing Newegg. Newegg's still up. I bought stuff from them. They still run it. Newegg is a good company, but they were doing some shady business practices that he alleged, and he proved it in his video through his evidence. All right. Huge brand damage that they built up for like a decade. And that's what Gamers Nexus. That's something about it. You know what I mean? I do agree. I think that evidence is built up over time because it was just like, it was an ether that was like, I know it ain't you talking. Whew, you? What? You been on you love my style. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. But nonetheless, how do y'all feel on this? I want to hear Let It Go. Do y'all feel like LTT just got ethered? Do you feel like Gamers Nexus was right for that? The video came out first now from a lab saying we're not like Gamers Nexus and hardware. And I forgot the another channel. Y'all got to shout that out for me. Hardware something, but it, if you getting somebody dissing you within your labs, which by the way, LTT, you need to talk to your folks, bro. Because if your folks in there, if you got any time you have to, and I say this time and time again, anytime you have to diss somebody else to bring yourself up, you might need to look at yourself. I mean that. I ain't got, if you don't rock with me, you don't rock with me. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be the type of business, look, I understand. If you like what they got, you can go over there. But just know, once you go over there, you're going to break a partnership that we have that we not might feel as though is strong when you come back around, and you will come back around. That's how you handle business. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to get too but I got another shot here. We're gonna turn up. This next one is hilarious. And like I told you, all these come across my desk. They just come across. I just put them up. I don't even get to go over a lot of them. To tell you the truth, I just kind of breeze through some of them. Some of them I don't. I like to do them live while I have no idea what the hell they are. And I got one in here that's like that. Okay, because I love doing stuff spontaneously. You get a real reaction, right? A real one. Now, I want people to take a look at this image behind me and also this name. I'll move out the way. Y'all see that? Okay. That says Josh Hardy. I want anybody out there right now to take a guess what Josh Hardy did. Josh Hardy, a police officer in Alabama. Oh my goodness. Yo, we just had an Alabama Montgomery brawl, man. Now we got the Alabama officer stealing Pokemon cards. Oh, say it ain't so. Taking a shot on that alone. Woo! Now, let's talk about, hold on, I gotta read. Before I get jumping into that, my man Saigo, he on one, man. I gotta put this. Saigo, you wildin', man. You got me putting this up. I ain't supposed to be doing this, man. At my job, my coworker got arrested for stealing Pokemon cards too. Big commodity, easy to sell off and untraceable. Damn. Hey, one thing I'm gonna say is cards. What is it was gonna be what is up with stealing cards, but my man said it. Bottom line, easy to sell off and untraceable. There's no real and I'm gonna say untraceable to a certain extent now. Because what I will say, Psycho, like in the Magic the Gathering cards, $300,000 worth being stolen at Gen Con 2023, there was packs and boxes of cards. If I do know the UPC code or the barcode on those packs of cards, and I know where that shipment went, and I do see those cards. Yeah, if it ain't no UPC on the cards or nothing like that, what can you do though? How can you say what pack it came from? Yo, my man, right. Psycho, my bad, yo. My bad, Psycho. My bad. I doubted you, man. I just thought about that. If I look at a car and it ain't got no UPC and no barcode or no, maybe there's a little indicator, like a little glowing thing or something in the background for them to tell. But he right. If it ain't no way to tell. If you break down a baseball card pack or a basketball card pack, it's just a card. Right, you could steal the car from somebody. It don't say I stole it from them. You could take you like it's certain things. I'm with you on that. You're right. Maybe that is why it's hard. Come on. All right, let me get to the story. So the officer, Josh Hardy, a corrections officer for Calhoun County, all right, in Alabama, was caught stealing Pokemon cards. Now, Hardy was caught opening multiple packs of Pokemon cards and pocketing them and attempting to leave without payment. My man did the old school trick. And I'm going to just let you guys know, for a lot of people that do theft, all right? You think that opening the product and then taking it out of its wrapper keeps you safe, right? Because then, hey, I just got Pokemon cards in my pocket. What are you going to say? But God's honest truth, all they got to do is find the wrapper. The wrapper's empty. They can look at the cameras. They can probably see you dip to a certain area. We can see pocket. We can add it up. All right, we'll let the police decide and the courts decide and all that. That's what winds up happening. So it's very hard, but typically there are some items that have security bars on them. So if you don't take off the wrapper, you're going to walk through and it's going to go boom, 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 boom. So I think he took them out. He took them out. All right. Shout out MGR. MGR, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. All right. Now, after being confronted by store employees, Hardy fled on foot. So I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of how this works. And these are real life examples. And I'm going to move on to the story, but I want people to know how it is to be in real life thefts and how these situations work. And I'm going to break down some real life examples. I'll try to not use the names of the individuals, but if I do, hey, it's over 7 years, guys. It's already passed. It's no reason to feel bad. So, one of the, I know I'm a damn savage, right? And I'm already taking a couple shots. I'm about to pour another one. But nonetheless, so when there is a theft going on and you're stealing something, these people that are in there, I'm not sure if it's loss prevention specifically or just security at these stores, they are constantly on alert for items being stolen. So they're going to have people looking at cameras, and they're also going to have secret shoppers. Yes, as much as you guys might think I could spot a secret shopper from a mile away, believe me, I seen secret shoppers that nobody could detect, and I detected. Right. So don't think but yes, they do have people in plain clothes that are security or are police dressed up, walking around to make sure things are not stolen. And places like Walmart have real strict security policies against stealing. Right. That's why law enforcement love Walmart. Law enforcement and Walmart might as well just get married. They might as well walk down the aisle. Shit. Hey, they ain't got a receipt. Lock them. Hey, get your ass on the ground. Pow. Thank you, Walmart. Thank you, police. Like, that's the way it is. But seriously, I've seen multiple incidents where you're in there and they have to actually think about what they're going to do when they pursue you and when they actually going to lock you up. Because sometimes it's one assailant, it's two, it's three, it's four. You don't know how many people are actually involved in the crime. So you have to coordinate certain things to stop all of these individuals. And sometimes you need all hands on deck. Imagine if you got 4 people We might need to have security at each exit because someone may try to exit from another, exit that they shouldn't be going out of. So sometimes you need security at other exit. It just depends. I'm going to tell you, in this instance, he was confronted and fled on foot. Y'all, I remember an instance, and shout out my brother, man. BY from the Shy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out BY from the Shy. There was an incident, man, and we was kids. I don't want people to think he like that now, because my man is a changed man. He's a grown-ass man. He don't do nothing like that no more. He's far removed from this time. But at this time, man, my man probably 13. You know what I mean? Actually, probably 14. You know what I mean? But we out there. Single mama was raising us at the time. They separated with daddy. We probably had some damn daddy issues. All right, we out there just going crazy. All right, so I don't blame him. But nonetheless, my man was up in Walgreens and stole a bunch of Snicker bars, y'all. My man stole a bunch of Snicker bars, y'all. And he wasn't just stealing a couple of them. He was taking packs like this. Bow, 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 bow. Pockets filled up. I don't know if y'all watched the show on HBO. This is for my old school folks out there, called Oz. It was a series about a jail that was pretty much ran down and the inmates was tearing it up. Well, Oz had this guy named Adebisi. He was a swole drug head. This man was swole at the security gate for Walgreens, just like Adebisi. My brother goes to walk out and he says, "Hey, what you got in your pockets?" My brother's like, "Man, I ain't got nothing." Turns around and starts walking off. My man said, "Get over here," like Scorpion. Bow, grabbed him. He hold my brother. My brother like, "Man, get off me, get off me." Now, I want to know, and I want to also know what you guys would have done if that was your brother, right? And I don't want to say nothing further. What would y'all have done? That's your brother right there being held by a security guard. Now, the security guard's not dressed in any police. He's dressed in regular clothes, right? But he got a little, I don't know if that's a mace or a pistol or whatever. He got something else. What would y'all have done? What would you have done? Reigns of Onyx, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Your brother is being held by a security guard as you're walking out of a Walgreens. He is stealing candy bars, and the security guard grabs him and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you guys are teenagers. What do you do? Y'all want to know what I did? Y'all want to know what I did? I actually jumped on the back of Adebisi, y'all. I jumped on the back of the security guard. I said, "What are you doing? Get off my brother." Ugh. And I'm just holding him. I ain't swinging or nothing. I'm just holding him. Trying to hold him so my brother can get free. And I'm holding him. Now, remind you, y'all, I'm probably like 12. All right, I'm going to say maybe I was 13. I don't know. But 12, 13, you can give a good solid, hit. You can hold pretty good, right? So I jump in his back. "Get off my brother!" Man, I'm holding him. And of course, I can't hold him super tight. You know what I mean? Because he's swole, but I'm holding him. So my brother and he holding my brother good. My brother slides out of his shirt and jersey and then just leaves the Walgreens. I get off the dude. I'm like, "What are you doing to my brother?" Smart. Notice how I played dumb. "What are you doing to my brother?" Act like I didn't know what was happening. I knew what was happening. Okay, my brother he was getting over. All right. But nonetheless, my brother walked home with no jersey, no shirt. He was shirtless. He went home and didn't face anything. But we were young bucks many years ago. We are damn near 40s and 50s. Okay, this is when we were kids. We are totally different people. So I don't want people to think, "Oh, your brother out there stealing candy bars still." My brother don't give a damn about no candy bar. Wouldn't steal again with a candy bar. Okay, so stop it. But nonetheless, that was a real story. I jumped on the police officer back because I was always taught by my folks growing up, when your brothers or your family is into something, you got to get their back. And I even did it against possibly going to jail. When I look back, my ass could have went to jail. My little ass could have got thrown down. He could have shot me. He could have did anything. But he knew I was a little man. He could have easily hurt me. He didn't. But nonetheless, I say that to say, when you're confronted, what do you do? What do you do? So Oxford police were informed of the incident by Walmart staff, right? So the police get called. Walmart staff call. Hello? Hell yeah. Hey, you guys got some dude. He was wearing a police uniform, man. He looks like this. We're sending you over the tape right now. You know, we got the connection to you because we always catch people and we always send them right to you. So we're going to send it through the private connection. They get it. Hell yeah. I think that's Josh Hardy. Hell yeah, that's Josh Hardy. What the hell is he doing stealing? They like, he's stealing Pokemon cards. Oh, hell. We got this, Walmart. Give us a second. Over and out. So, Hardy was found at a local restaurant, got arrested and charged with the theft, and he was placed in Oxford County Jail. Yes, this officer, who was an officer for the correctional facility, was placed in jail with them same folks that he was probably looking over, right? Because he stole Pokemon cards. Now, the statement by Sheriff Matthew Wade was Hardy's employment with the sheriff's office was terminated immediately upon finding out the stolen Pokemon card incident. And Wade expressed embarrassment and emphasized holding law enforcement to a higher standard than the average citizens. Now, over the past 2 years, the demand for trading cards, and especially Pokemon cards, has skyrocketed. And I want y'all to think about that for a second. March 2021, Tokyo's Higashi Ikebukuro, oh, I hope I got that right, Ikebukuro district, a man used a rope to enter a store for a 6-story building. He used a damn rope to enter a 6-story building and stole around $10,000 worth of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Georgia man, let's go on, misappropriated his COVID-19 relief funds to purchase, yes, misappropriated, quotes, his COVID-19 relief funds to purchase a rare Charizard card, faced prison time for the result. We're not done. February 2022, a thief stole $250,000 worth of Pokemon merchandise from a gaming store in Minnesota. Hold up, we're not done. Yes, I got my notes here. We got more. The theft, $300,000. I don't know if y'all know, but I was at Gen Con 2023. This was a nasty one. They stole $300,000 worth of Magic the Gathering trading cards in front of everybody, and nobody blinked a damn eye. Ran off on the floor twice. What do y'all think? Okay, I want to know what do y'all think about officers stealing Pokemon cards. Is it their salaries are not enough? Does he have an addiction? Did someone put him up to it? What are your thoughts? We don't know why he did it. We can't say. He's going to have a lawyer. He's going to be able to testify in court. What do you say? What would be your defense if you were his lawyer? I would say, yo, this dude, honestly, he has an addiction. He has an addiction with stealing, Your Honor. I can tell you, this guy not only has an addiction, even through the time while we were speaking in our chambers, he has stolen few of my items, Your Honor. His family is here to testify today to talk about how he steals their love, their compassion. These are things that you can't physically steal, Your Honor, but he's capable. Josh Hardy is a stealing bastard that is mentally fucked up. We got to help him. Case closed, Your Honor. I rest my case. Bam! Oh, shit. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. How to get it. Yay. You got to say it. Hey, you just a thieving bastard, man. You got a problem. Your addiction. Your addiction is taking over. So where you got to go? You got to do something because you're going to get jail time. All right. My man Reigns of Onyx said he got to catch them all. Got to catch them all. Yeah, he caught them all. All right. I could give a great example of someone who made a bad decision, ran with it for a while, but then disappeared. But I'm not going to go there. MGR. Okay. Spicy. There's a lot of difference. You know what? We could go on and on. There's a couple different stories I could tell right now that I don't know. Y'all might look at Nick Moses different. Be like, damn, boy. In high school, you was the man, boy. Ain't you thieving too? Nah, it ain't like that. I think he was just stupid enough to think he could get away with it. As someone in corrections, he should know at least how the justice system works. Well put, Psycho. I do agree. What factors do you think contributed to the heightened demand and subsequent criminal activities related to the cards? What do y'all think? There's something I put down here, right, to discuss. Like, Why do y'all think there's a sudden demand? I see my man Saigo did say they're untraceable and a good way to make money. I do agree. A lot of times that seems to be the way to go now. People want to make money quickly, untraceable ways, and they can get away with it. They can. But these ain't no untraceable ways. Now they ass getting straight up caught. It ain't no joke. They ass getting straight up caught. This is caught. The people in Magic the Gathering cards, they caught. Pokemon caught. These other folks, a lot of them getting caught. So I don't see what the big, thing is. How can stores and uh, different conventions improve their security so cards can't get stolen? That's another thing I have down. What are the ethics and morality of misusing funds or positions? Are they using them for personal gain? Is that right? Is it wrong? That's something else I got down. What should be the appropriate punishment for that? If that's the case, right? What's appropriate? I put that down. And could this craze for trading cards have any real economic implications on us? Could it? Did y'all ever think about that? It's a lot to talk about. So, nonetheless, I want to know how y'all feel. Go ahead and burn up the chat. We're gonna go ahead and move on to because, like I said, we got a couple more things to talk about, and then we're gonna start. If you want to come in and talk your shit, right? Pour another shot. That's what y'all hear, the shot glass. I'm getting turned up. We all about this show. All right. We all about this shit. All right. But one thing I want to say is that this is a another true story about a theft that I did. And I feel like these are therapy sessions. So I do talk about these thefts when I was younger. Because it was many, many years ago, and I reached a point in my life where I look at theft as things that were products of my environment. It was because where I was raised. It was because I was raised around, okay, predominantly most of my life, my mom, and you don't have the funds to always get things like I was getting when I was younger, when I was spoiled. So I kind of felt like I still needed to get these things without bothering or taking away from my mom and my livelihood. And I ain't gonna lie, it was my oldest brother that put me on. Shout out to Nate Mo. Nate Mo had me stealing, y'all. I was stealing like crazy. Now, I thank God I'm a changed person, but Nate Mo, and he changed too. He changed too. I'm gonna just say that he's a changed man. We all change. But he was the first one to put me on. He put me on. I was like, damn, you could do that. Ooh, I was a little kid. But I realized as I got older, that was actually an addiction. It wasn't because I needed or I couldn't afford. I actually had an addiction, and there was a certain adrenaline rush that came from stealing. I could even go further. There was times where I was stealing where I completely had money in my pocket to buy the item. It was very bad. It's an addiction and an adrenaline rush that I had. And I look back at those times and I go, damn, thank God I never got caught or locked up for any theft. And, I ain't gonna lie, smooth operator. But I don't want to brag about that shit because it's not even cool. I don't want to encourage anybody to steal because if I would have got locked up one time, my whole life and career would be different. I may not be here in front of any of you. So just think about that. Think about that. But there was an incident for my first actual mod chip that I installed via soldering was from a stolen soldering iron that I got from, I don't know if it was Office Depot, Radio Shack, I don't know where it was, and a PCB board, and I got some wire, and I burnt the hell out of myself, man. I burnt the hell out of myself trying to solder a one-wire S box onto a PlayStation 2. For those who don't know, you can look up S as in Sam, B as in Bravo, O as in Oliver, X as in X-ray. Look it up. S box mod chip for PlayStation 2. Yes, this is a classic. It was a simple switch on, switch off mod chip, and you could be able to play your backups. I was big on playing modified systems. I still have many to this day. And I stole the soldering iron knowing that I could have waited to get the funds. I could have just said, hey, you're going to mod your system a couple weeks from now. It was very bad. So I just want to say to anybody out there who currently is stealing or in a position where they can steal and they do it from people, or you're taking things a little off the top, you know what I mean? Things like that. Just think about what the hell you're doing because karma comes back. It came back to me. Believe it or not, when I'm talking about these thefts, a lot of people do not know I had my home broken into over 4 times in that area I used to live when I was doing these type of things. So karma came back and got me. The same things that I was stealing to get, people came and stole. And it was people in my neighborhood, people I had to look at every day. I got kids coming up and saying, "Hey, yo, the dude who stole your stuff right over there." And I'm looking at a bunch of Negroes that I know I got to go over there with my strap. They got strap, and what the hell is that gonna do? I'm gonna die, bro. It's not even worth it. So once you start learning and moving correctly, you understand that stealing's not the way. It's enough money to be made out here. You can make, yo, there's people out here making money hand over foot by just scamming and just talking. There's people in jail who have more money than people who are outside just because of their mouthpiece. So you got to understand that people can make money all these different ways. There is always an outlet for you to make a dollar, to flip. Trust me. Just think deep. All right, just think. Now, my man Saigo, worst stuff I did, I stole a candy bar until I got caught and I felt so bad. There was one Asian guy in Pokemon Go that got robbed streaming in New York City. Damn. Yo, I've seen a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I see my man, yo, shout out to my man D Block. I ain't gonna say your name because I don't know how I go, but D Block. I remember him getting caught stealing in a 7-Eleven. I was actually on the other side when they locked the doors. He said, "Yo, Nick, help, help." Hell no, I can't help you, pimping. Deuces, boom, 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 boom. Deuces. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We ain't got nothing else to talk about, bro. You locked in there. They locked your ass in there. You stealing. I'm not about to break the door. What the hell you think I am? Ah! Now, if that was my brother, I ain't gonna lie. I might have tried. Brother, hey, I don't know what it is. Let me talk. It's different with the brother, man. You looking at a family member like somebody you grew up with, you damn near die. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. Now that I'm older, I would probably look at my brother like, man, you stupid as hell. You think I'm about to go to jail? I got a whole damn family and kids. I ain't doing that. Click, click. They lock his ass up. I look like, man, you dumb as hell. Yeah, I'll drive his car, officer. He's dumb as shit. Yes, I know. I don't know why he would do that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, officer. And you know what? I just want to tell you, thank you, because you're out here risking your life every day for us. All right. Yo, you got to get your full, what is it, Braxton off the Jamie Foxx show when the officer come around. Officer, I love the work you're doing. Wow, it's a miracle you survived that environment. Now you have a nice environment for your family. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's a miracle in a lot of things, man. But God has his plans. So as much as it's a miracle, I already know it's his intention, it's his plan. So as I look back at it, I go, yo, it was supposed to happen. These things had to happen in order to make me who I am to this day. Every single thing that happened to me in my life. So I don't regret shit. I don't regret shit. Say it again. If it happened, it happened. Hey, yeah, I could have handled it differently, but it got handled that way for this reason. Hey, my bad. All right, I look back, yeah, I overreacted, but it needed to get handled like that at the time. All right, stand on that. But Josh Hardy, man, if you get out, you get out. You don't, you don't. But you're wilding, my dog. You are super wilding. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Like I said, we got some good topics, y'all. We got some good topics. So, pro tip, and I love it. Thank y'all for the comment. These is good stories, y'all. I'm telling you, we spilling it. I already got the drink. We spilling it. Hey, we telling real life stories, man. I don't got time to be sitting here lying. I'm telling you true stories. These are real life stories that really happened. I can give you details on everything that happened with these. I was in them. All right, I was there. When you're the guy there, okay, I ain't gonna do that. Let me say those. I need to say those for an exclusive podcast, subscription members only. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say those, y'all. I got so many more, but them things is like, woo, boy, wow. Okay. Pro tip: even if you hate police, talk to them like you love them, and they'll automatically like you more. They expect 9 out of 10 people they meet to hate them. All right, that's my man Psycho. That's a pro tip. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Saigo, I'm gonna be honest. That does work. It does work, but it can backfire. I'm gonna tell you, there was an incident where somebody I was with who was driving talked so nice to the cops, right? They pulled over. Boo! Hey, how you doing? My name's Officer So-and-so. You got pulled over for doing 18 over. You know, that's reckless driving. Why are you going this fast? And they're like, Officer, I'm so sorry. I didn't even recognize it was just open road. I'm just driving this vehicle. I'm not sure if it's showing on the pedometer correctly, but I really apologize, and I do understand why you pulled me over, but I'm deeply sorry. He says, okay, no problem. And officer, I want to thank you, by the way, for doing your service here, because there are a lot of things that we need in this community, and policing is one of them. And I thank you for your service. He goes, thank you. He walks back to his car. He comes back with a reckless driving ticket and say, hey, you got to show up in court. I know you live 300 miles away, but you still got to show your ass in court. This is reckless driving. You don't got a choice, ma'am. Figure it out. I don't care, ma'am. Goodbye. Good day, ma'am. Good day, ma'am. Roll up your window. Bye. So it happens. It does happen sometimes. When you're nice as you can be, they can still be assholes. But I agree. You typically want to, try it, but always know your rights. That's something I say. Know your rights. Do not infringe on your rights. If they say, hey, can I search you? That is a question. They are not telling you I'm going to search you. You need to be smart enough to say no. Because I was 18 and was asked, can I search you? And I said, I guess so. And they just start searching me. You don't need to do that. That's not very wise. So when asked, think about it. Say, well, why do you need to search me? Ask questions. It's okay. Don't be intimidated. Get your nuts, hold your nuts, and talk, and speak freely. Voice yourself. It has nothing to do with anything. That's your goddamn right as a citizen. They can't take that from you. All right, they can't take that from you. Speaking of cops, since you talk about different things here and there, did you see the video of the guy that shot 3 cops within the last few days, right near a county fair? Cop shot the guy 21 times. Hold up. Let's go ahead. We're gonna take a quick second. You said, hold up. Cop shot the guy 21 times. Let's just put cop shot guy 21 times. We're gonna get straight to it. Blue Island shooting. Man shot to death. Police officer ID by medical examiner. This is a Blue Island man. And yo, shout out to Blue Island. A lot of people don't know, man. I represent Chicago all day, Illinois City. Officers responded to the 2000 block of Broadway Street at about 1:35 a.m. for a suspicious vehicle complaint. Found a man unresponsive in the driver's seat. No, this got to be something else. This can't be it. I don't think this is it. All right, let me look. A lot of this is leading back to Illinois stuff, probably because the location, being in Chicago and being close there. So, nonetheless, I'm not sure, but I'm going to say this, and this is my quick piece on that. If a cop shot a dude 21 times, and this dude supposedly shot 3 cops within the last 3 days, we already know what that was. We ain't even got to discuss it. Check the link that you were sent. Pretty messed up. All right, hold up. Let me go. And I wasn't on my Facebook. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Because I do want to see. That's kind of crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's see. I'm pulling it up right now. There we go. Okay. Bingo. Let's click on the link. Let's bring it over on the other page. Potential mass shooter ambushed police officers helping out a minor car accident in North Dakota. 1 suspect and 1 officer killed and 2 officers critically injured. Oh, damn. That's looking bad, man. All right. Why did it flip to? I hate when it does that. Go back. Okay. Thank you. Oh, man. So this is the video. Got the browser sound up because I don't want the video to get flagged and all that, because I'll be getting flagged for all types of shit, man. To be honest with y'all. Damn, so this the actual video? I'm so glad I ain't play sound now. Hey, smart decision, Nick. They busted, you can't be, you actually would have been hit. You two would have pulled that joint down, but appreciate the link, man. I see it. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, cop shot the dude 21 times. You already know what time it was, man. That's like gangs, anything else. If you shot my brother and then my mother and then my father, and then next thing you know, I get you. Damn, I hate to incriminate myself. So I ain't going to say it on wax, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And as long as I didn't say it, y'all can allege anything. Good. Yeah, I already good, MGR. That's why you know what? I'm going to say, MGR, I used to be very unskilled in my live streaming career, but something that is different is I have changed. I start to look at things. I start to research it. I start to make sure before I start to bring it, I might, it's all in real time, right? So when you bring things up in real time, if it's a mistake, I want to say, hey, it might be a mistake, allegedly, some things like that. That's what I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Yo, these are, man, I ain't gonna lie. We haven't even moved on to much, but the show is litty chicken titty. I'm about to take this to the shot. What the hell is chicken titty, Nick? What the hell are you talking about, bro? You want something else? Let's go ahead and yeah. While I take this shot, man, we're gonna talk about Red Dead Redemption on the Switch. How y'all feel about this, bud? It's a good game, but $50, you out your damn mind, Nintendo. You tripping. $50, the first thing I thought is, what the hell? This game came out years ago. I played it, beat it. And I don't even need to play it again for $50 on a newer system when I can really just hack the system and play it. You got me messed up, Nintendo, on so many levels. I can't even tell you, but I'm going to just say this. I'm not paying you $50. I'm going to just read the reviews because all the reviews say you pretty much got the same game and you charging $50, but I ain't going to rant, though. Word. For real, what are you doing, Nintendo? What are you doing? Hey, yo, man, we got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it. All right. Red Dead Redemption. 50 bones, y'all. On Nintendo Switch. I don't care about the other systems. We could talk about the other systems. PlayStation 4, whatever like that. PlayStation 5 is pretty much a PlayStation 4 game it's backwards compatible on your PlayStation 5 because it ain't a PlayStation 5 title. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be whatever, right? But one thing for sure, Nintendo Switch has been like viciously putting out different ports, and sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. I actually heard that this one was not that bad, y'all. I heard it was not that bad to be on Nintendo Switch. Y'all remember how Grand Theft Auto happened? But $50? I don't know if some of y'all seen, I think it was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker with Chris Rock. He said, good Lord, that's a lot of money. How much is it for one rib? And you know, you buy a slab of ribs, a half a slab of ribs. Chris Rock said, how much for one rib? It was that bad. That's how I feel. I feel like, well, damn, how much for one level? How much if I kill 20 zombies and level up to level 20? How about that? How much is that? That's how I feel. Whew. All right, my bad, y'all. I got to get that off my chest. I'm just going in. My man Magnus, I'll pay $50 for the Mario RPG coming out. Oh, man. So, hey, I ain't gonna, now, if it was the same Mario RPG, Magnus, I ain't paying $50. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get the emulator, man, and I'm gonna just go ahead and spend my money elsewhere. We got Mortal Kombat about to drop. Pre-order. Everybody check out that beta, right? We got other games drop. So I might not do my 50 like that. And I understand. I can put my 50 on other games. We got 2K24, but nah. I must say, it better be new Mario RPG. That's just me. My man, BB, I got the game for $50. Man, my man, don't listen. Hey, BB, I ain't listening to you, man. Don't listen to BB, y'all. All right, he ain't get the game. He could get the game. He can afford the game. He can afford the game 20 times. He could buy 30 of them. I don't think BB got it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He do buy a lot of things, but I think he just said he buy it because he know it should. You know what? Hold on. Let me think. I might be lying. BB, you might have bought it. I might take that back because I do know you collect games, and Red Dead Redemption is kind of a collector's thing. I might be with you on that, man. I ain't gonna hate. Give you a couple Mario jumps. My bad, BB. My bad, man. My bad. I keep it real with you. I thought you was, I would have said you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't bull. My bad. I think you real. I think you real on that. No different than Konami charging a full price for Metal Gear Solid release coming up. Damn, man. For real? They charging full price from the MG? Okay, Armor Core this week, my man Saigo said. And my man Chris said I'll pay 20. See, there you go. Reasonable price. So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's talk about it. I'm going to take my shot. We're going to get into the specifics. Woo! Yeah, that first, I don't know what happened. Early in the show, I took a drink of the Celsius. It sounded like I was slurping, like on a damn something. I ain't going to say it because I ain't even about to give y'all. Damn, why his mouth so wet? Women out there listening, oh, damn. That boy mouth juicy. But let's get to the specifics. Rockstar Red Dead Redemption is a beloved open world action game released in 2010, and it centers around John Marston's quest to secure a peaceful family life by hunting down old gang members, and was awarded Hold up, what the hell? Did y'all hear that cut? Was it just me? Don't. All right, was it just? It could be just been me. My bad. My bad. My sound on. All right, we good. My bad. It was awarded multiple Game of the Year titles, followed by a popular single-player expansion named Undead Nightmare, which is beautiful, by the way. I would still say Undead Nightmare. Beautiful game. Magnus, I see that. Why you got to do that, man? Why you got to do that? All right. But despite the massive success of the prequel, Red Dead Redemption 2, an updated version of the game was long awaited. Now, this Red Dead Redemption that has come back out is available on the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. So just so you people know, PS4 and Nintendo Switch, nothing else. That's what I see it on. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, yeah, I'm sure it will run. It ran on systems years ago, right? Okay, so there's not much more. Grand Theft Auto ran on systems years ago. They terrible on that, but this is a lot better, I heard. $50 though. Nonetheless, we get to it, and I'm gonna read through them chats. Y'all got some damn good chats today. All right, y'all on one. I don't know what y'all taking, y'all drinking too, because y'all letting the feelings roll today. Xbox One and Series XS have had access thanks to backwards compatibility, so you don't even have to worry about that if you are an Xbox Microsoft lover like myself. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. You already had backwards compatibility. You was already enjoying Red Dead Redemption. Shout out to y'all. Okay, this ain't for y'all. This smoke ain't for y'all right now. But there is no PC port available as of now. So emulators, rock hard. So surprisingly smooth gameplay on Nintendo Switch in both portable and docked modes. Few minor performance hiccups. Too many enemies may appear. The usage of TNT. And visiting densely populated areas. Despite the issues, the Switch performance is slightly more stable compared to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Okay, Nintendo. It's about time. It's about time. You at least gave us a little bit better, right? Because a lot of people would have loved the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas could have been that. We just want the game, and we want it better. That's it. We just don't want the same thing. That's it. Okay. Despite these issues, the Switch's performance is slightly more stable compared to 360 and PS3. Y'all hear that? Slightly more stable. Not much, slightly, but that's all we asking for. That's it. Okay? Now, the game's art design and atmospheres are timeless, evident visual markers that indicate it's still kind of in its origin. There's nothing that took it across the boundaries, nothing that made you feel like this $50, I'm getting a new product. You actually felt like if you owned the original and you purchased this one, you probably could have done without it. That is what we're hearing. I'm going to tell you what this game is absent of. And shout out to my man Joe, who said he downloaded it free on the Switch, okay? All right, my man got the hack system. He ain't playing. Shout out to Joe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't encouraging piracy, but I'm just saying, my man said that. That ain't me. It's absent of improved textures, modern character models. Yes, you don't have modern character models. They're going to be the same character models that were, from back then. There's no refined, distant animations. No, there's not. They're all the same. Okay? Online features and multiplayer modes have been omitted. Man, y'all, this is $50? $50. Okay. All right. Given the age of the game and the absence of visual enhancements, 60 frames per second, and all the others, how the hell could you say $50? Are you out your damn mind? No, it ain't no $50. And I don't give a damn. Undead Nightmare's fire. I'm not going to hate on Undead Nightmare. That's one thing I want to say. Undead Nightmare is probably the one highlight of everything because Undead Nightmare was so underrated. So underrated. I don't think people gave it the credit it deserved, which is DLC onto Red Dead Redemption. If you don't know, look it up. But GTA Trilogy was way worse. GTA Trilogy was terrible. It was Android ports, some people would say, worse than the original, and it was being sold for a terrible price tag. So, couple things I want to discuss, and we're going to move on quickly to the next topic. What is the allure with re-releasing old games? What is that? Can y'all talk to me about that? I'm old as hell too. I do love to see my old classics come back to show the young bucks, right? We all like to do that because I ain't gonna lie. I used to think like, why are they still coming out with another Star Wars so these people can come in like, yeah, Star Wars has always been the, I used to think that. But now as I'm becoming older, I want to have that. I understand the feeling. Okay, to be able to show you, yeah, like this, you talking about Fortnite, little kid. Do you understand the aura in some of these games that we had? They still trump storylines of today, and that's facts. I don't care what the storylines like Last of Us and other ones. Yo, get the storylines of yesteryear where they didn't have all the visual graphics to back it up, and the storyline was what they held to. Final Fantasy storyline will kill all that. All right, we'll kill all that. And I'm gonna say 7 because some of the storylines was kind of booty. Okay, to me. Okay. Let me ask y'all, what are the benefits of playing Red Dead Redemption on the Switch as opposed to other platforms? What the hell is that? But you don't got much. It's not bad. It's not worse. Runs a little more stable. That's about it. I don't think it's worth it. $50? You're wasting your money if you buy it. Sorry, Nintendo. I ain't trying to say your game trash. That's my personal opinion. I am entitled to my opinion. And my opinion is anybody who spends $50 on this trash, okay, should not be doing it. Unless you like my man BB. You just want to have 3 of them and you want to collect them and you want to flip them later on in life and give them to another collector. Right? That I understand. That I do. You can play Red Dead Redemption on the toilet. That's a new feature. My man Saigo said that. Shout out Saigo. I ain't gonna lie. The Wii U, that's what, playing on the system was all about. Ooh, playing a full game on a Wii U. Don't sleep on a Wii U, yeah. Okay. Is there a fine line between nostalgia and modern improvements? Is there? Because this one doesn't have many improvements, but they could sell it for $50. Is there a class action lawsuit possible, y'all? Let me ask that to y'all. I didn't. But if you paid $50, is it possible for a class action lawsuit? Because technically, if you sell me the same game, nah, I don't think so. The reason being is because it's on a new system. That's it. Yeah, see, MGR, nah, I said the same thing. I don't think it's possible for a class action lawsuit. It's a new system. It's the ability to be able to play the game on your new system. Even if it was the original, I don't think. Now, if the game was worse than the original, maybe you would have an argument. But being that it plays more stable than the original, you can't really argue. So I don't think there's nothing you could say. You can complain about the $50 price tag. You have the right to not buy it. You can show by not purchasing, right? That's the way you show them. You don't purchase the game. But a lot of people who own Nintendo Switches, who do not modify them, who would love to play Red Dead Redemption, are probably going to pay the $50. I'm sure it's going to go on sale later on. You guys keep an eye on Slick Deals. Shout out slickdeals.net, right? But keep an eye on it. I don't know if it's .net.com, but shout out Slick Deals. It'll be on sale soon. Trust me on that. Okay. And my last point is, what can developers learn from this? If you're a developer and you got a nostalgic game and you want to re-release it, what is something you learned from this? You know what I learned? Do not do a re-release if you're not dedicated. Don't do it. Don't do it if it's a cash grab. You're always going to face some negativity. Grand Theft Auto 6, you see right now, is one of the most highly anticipated games, if not the most anticipated game right now that everybody's waiting for. That's a lot of weight. But I like the way they handle Grand Theft Auto 6. They not rushing. They taking their time. On some other issues, not so much. All right, not so much. Now, my man MGR said they did lie about what the product was and they're capitalizing on a nostalgia. That's pretty much it, and they'll know their profit from it. Drop a bomb for you, MGR. You preaching facts right now. That seems like what they're doing to me. This game has not been out in so many years that people have been fiending for something like it. And to be honest, there really hasn't been any cowboy style games to fill the void. So marketing wise, it is perfect timing. And I'm gonna also paint something else on this where I could kind of see where Nintendo, PlayStation 4, and Rockstar all go with it, right? Is because when it comes to timing, sometimes you do have to rush things because you could lose the time. And this was perfect timing. So I have to give them that. If anything, if I hate everything else, I do have to give them this is perfect timing to release. Everybody was, the moment it was spoke of a Red Dead Redemption remake, they started thinking about re-releasing it. It got put out there and money was made and they are capitalizing. Yo, that is capitalism at its finest, y'all. Just, hey, ooh, they want this, what they want? $50. Beautiful job. Hey, guys, toast to the main developer that said we're going to pretty much use everything from the old game. But he did say one thing, and I want to make sure we cheer to him. He said make sure it runs just a tad bit more stable than the original and we'll be rich. Shout out to him. Cheers, guys. Woo! That's how it goes. Like, seriously, because that's literally all it was. That's literally all it was. All right. Now, main thing is to add features, not remove them like multiplayer, add widescreen, 60 frames per second, better models, and servers for at least 5 years. My man Saigo wrapped it up in a comment. Y'all listen, Rockstar, y'all listen. Okay, wrap it up in the comment. Now let's move on. Yo, we making good time. I want to end it right on point. Yo, I can't believe y'all that I'm on fire. I shouldn't have drank so much. That's my bad. Okay. Y'all see this behind me. And for those who don't, who are listening on the podcast, I will describe exactly what is behind me. What is behind me is an image of Mortal Kombat, the entire cast of Mortal Kombat on the left screen, and the entire cast of Street Fighter on the right. Could be characters missing. I don't know. Don't care. But nonetheless, that is the premise of the image behind me. This is going to be quick, fast, because this is going to be a segment I would like to call Video Game Debates. And everybody know I've been doing this video game debate thing for a while. This ain't nothing new. I've been debating video games for shit since I've been doing a podcast, man. So come on. But this is something I had to ask myself because my family, my brothers, we divided. Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. We might have some picking Street Fighter. We might have some picking Mortal Kombat. But if you only had to pick one, which one would you pick? We're going to run down these specific things really quickly. We'll be moving on to the next subject. But for those who love Mortal Kombat, for those who love Street Fighter, this is the perfect time for you to tune in because we about to drop the figgy facts on both. And I want to see which one y'all choose by the end. Okay? Let's talk about storyline. That's something good to start off on. They both have very unique storylines, okay? Which one do you think has the better storyline? Let's start there. They both have fabulous ones, okay? So let's start there. They both have fabulous ones. Now, I'm going to go ahead with this and read. This is going to be quick. I'm going to go through Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, a quick synopsis of what I think of both. And I'm going to go through the most important things of what I think between the two. And I want you guys to think Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Storyline, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. So the Mortal Kombat storyline follows a narrative revolving around fictional universe comprising of multiple realms, where you got the Outworld, the Nether Realm, the Earth Realm, all that stuff, right? So the core of the story often surrounds a tournament called Mortal Kombat and ensuing battles between the realms. Over time, the story has expanded to include gods, sorcerers, and other supernatural elements. That's kind of the Mortal Kombat story. All right, we got a Mortal Kombat for life. We got one Mortal Kombat for life. Then we got the Street Fighter, though. All right, shout out my Street Fighter folks, man. Let me give y'all some jumps. All right, the Street Fighter series predominantly revolves around individual characters' arcs, each with their unique backstory. And Ryu, which is one of the main characters, and his journey to becoming the world's strongest fighter, while battling his dark side. That's a big thing, a lot of Street Fighter. However, the game doesn't focus as deeply on an overarching narrative like Mortal Kombat. It's a lot on individual characters and certain things, and it can change from time to time. So when it comes to storylines, some might say Mortal Kombat might have it. If I had to pick, and I know y'all like to hold me to it, I'm going to go ahead and pick. On this one, I'm going to say Mortal Kombat. Ran off on the floor twice. Okay. Characters. Mortal Kombat features a mix of ninjas, gods, monsters, and sorcerers, with characters like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden. I can go on and on, right? Ermac, Noob, Saibot, Cyrax, Sector, Smoke, you can say all of them. If I look at the image here, I could just start naming them. Shang Tsung, Kano, Sindel. I can go on and on. Okay, I ain't just gonna go through and start naming all of it. Is there a difference? Okay, that was someone else. I was Fujin. But there's a lot of different characters, and they're a mix of ninjas, gods, monsters, and sorcerers. Where Street Fighter focuses mostly on fighters from various nationalities and fighting styles. So you have Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, you have your DJs, you have your Alex. You know, you got random characters, and these characters kind of bring out different nationalities and styles where you could actually feel from the characters. If I got to pick a choice, this is a deep one because I do feel the fantasy and lore within the Mortal Kombat, but for Street Fighter, the vast nationalities and the characters. So if I had to say, I'm going to say that's a tie. I'm going to say that's a tie, man. That's a tie. I think as far as characters, I'm going to say a tie. If I had to pick one, if y'all made me pick one, I would say Street Fighter. But overall, tie. Okay. Gameplay. And this is a big one. Mortal Kombat is known for its brutal fatalities and violent gameplay, and Mortal Kombat actually introduced the unique graphic combat. Right? That's what Mortal Kombat did. Mortal Kombat actually said, we gonna do the bow. When they get hit with an uppercut, you see so much blood, you go, damn, that uppercut hurt. That's what Mortal Kombat does. Street Fighter don't do that. Street Fighter is known for its precise and technical combat mechanics, favoring timing and strategy over violence. So in Street Fighter, it's about timing, getting that Hadouken perfect on a jump. And then after you do the Hadouken, when they jump, you dragon punch. It's all about the timing, baiting, getting someone in a corner. You know, these are certain things that Street Fighter is big about. Now, if I had to choose gameplay mechanics, that is tough as well. But I'm going to have to say Street Fighter on gameplay mechanics. And y'all feel me on this. This is why. Street Fighter, I do believe, introduced certain mechanics that hold still through fighting games through the test of time. Okay, people still do half circle, towards, or, quarter circle towards. And you still get these different motions that they made possible. Very easy to do on controllers now. A lot of people know what they are. So as far as gameplay and controls, I'm going to say Street Fighter, but gameplay has changed in multiple generations for both. There's been downtimes for Street Fighter, downtimes for Mortal Kombat, but overall, I'm going to give combos, because that's the next one. That's the next one going on too. I read that. Gameplay to Street Fighter, my bad. But the next one, combos. Let's move on while we're talking about it. Combos. Mortal Kombat introduced dial combos, which allow sequences of attacks. So boom, 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 boom. Right? I can switch it up. I can go bow, bow, low, low, kick, kick. I can go bow, bow, boom, uppercut, boom, special move, got him. Bow, 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 combo. That's what kind of made. So it introduced a unique and graphic style of combat combos. All right? That's what I like to call them. A graphic combat combo. Okay? And they're very complex across different games. It can be very complex with these combos. Now, Street Fighter emphasizes links between moves and requiring precision. I took a couple shots, y'all. Relax. And the super combo system in Street Fighter is also particularly famous. For those who don't know, when they started doing a super combo in a meter where you could do super special moves and things like that, that's still being used in fighting games to this day too. As well, even Mortal Kombat run meter and other things has also been implemented, and this is off of Street Fighter. So we gotta give Street Fighter that. We do. But I will say, when it comes to combos, Mortal Kombat would probably be the first one people think of when they think of combos. Mortal Kombat combos is nasty, y'all. And Mortal Kombat 1 is getting back to that. That is something that Mortal Kombat is known for: vicious, brutal, graphic combos in your face. So I'm going to have to get combos to Mortal Kombat, right? That's me. I'm going to give it to Mortal Kombat. It's close, but I'm going to give it to Mortal Kombat. Total sales. I ain't gonna do the numbers on that because it could vary in different versions. We can be all day on that. But Mortal Kombat has been consistently successful, and Mortal Kombat 11 has actually reached a couple milestones. Street Fighter historically, y'all know Street Fighter 2 set records, and the series as a whole maintains so much strong sales that we can't even really compete with Mortal Kombat on that. We can't. We can't. I'm gonna be honest. Street Fighter has been so strong, we can't. All right. So that one right there on total sales, it's a toss up, but I'm gonna give the Street Fighter overall total sales. Street Fighter, the time frame has been out, and just the overall branding of Street Fighter seems to have been heavier than Mortal Kombat at times, which led to bigger sales. Okay, and I do want to get this link in there. My bad. I want to get the link in there to join the chat because we're gonna talk about this real quick at the end. I'm almost done. We ran through that. We're going through. Okay. Now, replayability. Mortal Kombat offers various modes: story mode, tower challenges, online battle modes, all that, you know, encourages replay. Street Fighter focuses on mastering characters, techniques, and has online play. They both have high replayability. I cannot say those are both, that's a tie. You can't say they both have high replayability, and it's kind of on a preference for that. Merchandising, action figures, clothing lines, everything. Mortal Kombat has really touched a big part of merchandising as well as Street Fighter. Wide range of merchandise, figurines, apparel, more. If I had to say that's a tie as well, they both go into big things. If we talked about the movie release, though, Mortal Kombat, multiple films. They had the 95 version, which achieved cult success, by the way. That is a cult classic for those who do not know. And the 2021 reboot, fire as well. But Street Fighter, the 94 John Claude Van Damme one, was tore down, y'all. Now, the animated series and the other cartoon ones that came out after, those all have found great success. So, it's movie release, I'm going to have to get the Mortal Kombat. So it's tough. It's on which one do you pick. Like I said, I'm not going to cover on this too long, but if you had to pick one, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, between those, which one do you pick? Let me know. It's up to y'all. All right, there we go. Now let's go ahead and move on. See how we moved on for that. Bam. Yo, I got tons of topics. Yo, I don't even know if I'm going to get through all the topics. I might just start skipping and get to other topics just because I want to get to them. But yo, nonetheless, I got too much. This one right here is major because for all my peoples, I know this is major to us. We retro gaming heads, y'all. We old school. We like these type of things. We like this type of news, okay? Now, for those who do not know, the Xbox 360 store is going to be shutting down in 2024. From my understanding, that's going to be 220 digital titles possibly being lost. There's so much to cover on this as being a person where there's certain systems that hold dear to my heart because at the time of my life, what it meant to me. And Xbox 360 is probably number one on that list. As much as I can try to put it number two because of other reasons, it really defined where I'm kind of at now, even with gaming here on this channel today. So I'm going to say Xbox 360 is one of those systems that I think was technically overall the best console and had everything. Had everything, man. It had everything. Best console ever, all around. When you take all the all-around factors, and some can debate that. We can debate that all day. To me, Xbox 360, best all-around system when you take as far as the design, The one thing I would say is that the red ring of death, the failure, we all know. Yes, red ring of death, terrible. The failure rate, terrible. I am only mentioning if you know how to fix your system, you can clean it, you can fix the red ring of death. If you got a red ring of death, it's done. Yes, they're stupid, they're dumb, they messed up all that. But outside, if you got a system that don't deal with the red ring of death, it's beautiful. All right, but so the announcement that the Xbox 360 marketplace will cease operations by July 29th of 2024 is significant in multiple aspects. Gamers can take solace in the fact that Microsoft has ensured the playability of previously purchased content, but there have been some inherent challenges that arise with the shutdown of the digital store that has been operational for nearly 2 decades. So, one of the primary concerns with shutting down a digital marketplace is the issue of game preservation, which many of us care about. Okay, in the case of Xbox 360 Marketplace, around 220 digital only titles are at risk for disappearing forever, and these titles won't be available for purchase anywhere else, thereby robbing future gamers of experience a piece of gaming history. The concern isn't just about players' inability to buy and play these games, but also an erase their cultural significance in the world. So it's history. Regardless if it's crappy history, good history, regardless of what it is, it's history. Games that have both physical and digital releases will still be playable via their disc versions even after the marketplace closure. It signifies the value and longevity of physical copies in a digital age. However, it also hints at the impermanence of digital only titles, especially when they're not backed up or made available through other platforms. Y'all, these companies got our ball sacks wrapped up in the palm of their hand. We can't do nothing. We could do, my man Joe said, you can get the full ROM set. You could do that. If you don't do that, they ball sack. I mean, your ball sack is in the palm of their hand. They grabbing it and they twisting it. Bow. You in pain. There's nothing they can do. Your wallet, bam, they got that too. Bow. They got all that, man. It's over with. Damn. My bad. My bad. Murder Bones, see you in there. What up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you tuning in. All right. I will say this. Backwards compatibility from Microsoft has been a big solution for them on a lot of fronts. So I kind of hate at the fact that this happens because backwards compatibility has been a thing. You know what I mean? Like, let the people rock. Let them rock. But nonetheless, the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X platforms support many Xbox 360 games, but not all titles from the 360's library are covered. And this means that while some games will live on to newer systems, some still will not. So that's why we have a lot of these titles risking being gone forever. Okay. Every video game, whether a blockbuster, hit, or a lesser known indie title, represents a piece of industry's history. Excuse me. Yo, I might need to take another shot, y'all. That's the problem. I ain't drinking enough. I ain't drinking enough. But it showcases design philosophies, technological advancements, storytelling techniques, and even reflects sociological views at the time of its release. As mentioned in information, game preservation isn't selective, and every game holds unique importance. All right, everyone. So, and Dreamcast was ahead of its time. Murderbone, you're right. Dreamcast was definitely ahead of its time. Classic system. Classic system. A small ray of hope, though, y'all. Physical compilations. That's a little bit of hope. Maybe we got the physicals out there. Now, I know the digital-only titles we don't, but the physicals is what we need. Hopefully, we don't lose physical. We don't lose it. All right, I hope we don't. All right. Relying on physical copies, though, I will say, is not foolproof. And not all games would be considered, the same. You got some games that's like, hey, it's 1 kilobyte of data, but actually you're downloading all the data. You know what I mean? Once you connect it. So all games are not the same. So I don't want to make all these physical copies like they just all that. Some of them you still need that internet. All right, but it's crucial for consumers to be aware of such developments while Microsoft has ensured that previously purchased content remains accessible. Being proactive in preserving and backing up digital purchases is vital, Microsoft. And you got to be able to voice that. You got to talk to that. You got to speak to your people and let them know these games will still be available. We're not trying to dick y'all over and take y'all money. Trust me. All right. And also, y'all got to think about it. Maybe taking away these titles do lead or does lead, I should say, to a potential re-release or remaster if another people claim for it or beg for it, might put out. Now, it might be one like Red Dead Redemption, and you might be spending $50 on a game that's kind of, pretty much the same. But hey, that's what it is. But it just lets y'all know, another reminder that we are getting closer and closer to not having shit. We ain't gonna have no physicals or nothing. We gonna be digital only. Y'all all gonna be crying. Y'all all gonna be calling us old asses and then be crying, oh my God, Nintendo's server went down. I can't play any of my games and the tournament's going on and I want to win. Oh my, and you know what we gonna be saying? We don't give a damn. We've been on the fight for physical since day one. Now, me, myself, I have purchased a couple digital titles. Y'all ain't gonna lie. It was fire too. I just clicked the button and downloaded it. It was fire. I didn't have to go. But I ain't gonna, it's something about the nostalgia going to the release, to that midnight release where you see a bunch of other bros standing there. Yo, bro, yeah, I'm here too. I'm here for the Mortal Kombat 1 release, bro. Hell yeah, Scorpion. Yo, you playing tonight? Let me get your gamer tag, bro. Hell yeah. Get up with you tonight, man. You getting on immediately? I took off the work job, man. Don't even say it properly. I took off the work job, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. But nonetheless, man, that is kind of the conclusion with Xbox 360. It's a system we all love, near and dear to our hearts. If you have it modded, it is one of the best damn systems. But yes, they will be shutting down the servers around July of 2024. So stay aware. Be on the lookout for that. All right? Here we go. So, boom. I'm going to go ahead and skip some of these. I don't want to get to y'all. I want to bring some folks in, and we're going to get ready to talk about. I'm going to go through this last subject because there's one I do want to get to. And this is the last one. I told y'all I got subjects out the wazoo. I could be all day talking. I could be clipping this shit all day. Maybe I'm gonna do another episode tomorrow and do my other subjects, right? Because I can't be doing all this. So we're gonna try to get the images straight. Let's see how I do this. If this is the right one, right? So I can click this to bring that on. Off. And this would be right the one. Let's see if I got this here. Then this would be right there, right? Okay, I got it. Yo, I'm so... Yo, give it up for me, man. Give it up for me. That's all through the Stream Deck, man. This is the last one because I do want input from some of these people. We got some gentlemen on the side we do want to bring in and have them give their comments. I see my man Sage dipped out, Nitty Kong. I'm going to go ahead and get y'all, man. I see they there. They dipped out. I'm going to put it there. But when they come back in, I'm going to get y'all. I see my man Fox there. I see you. I got you. All right, I got y'all. So, one I want to talk about before, and this is the last subject before I bring in others. I didn't expect to ramble on and have these other subjects go by, but nonetheless, we can do another one. All right, we can do another one tomorrow. All right, so Steam Deck, y'all, got a competitor finally, man. I want to say this, man, and this one is specifically to a gentleman who is not here. He did say that might be the last podcast because he's going to be in school. He's trying to not be in the drama. This is a dude that was with the smoke. My man, Dr. Specimen, man. Dr. Specimen is one of the people that came out and said, yo, Steam Deck's going to be the best piece of hardware that handles emulation. Mark my words. When it comes out, everybody that loves playing their Steam games and emulation are going to have the best of both worlds on one piece of hardware. And there's going to be nothing to stop it. People who have Nintendo Switch are going to want to own a Steam Deck too. They're not going to make the decision from one or the other. Like, Steam Deck is it. I was in denial. I said, yo, I can't see it. I see people buying Nintendo Switch and saying, Steam ain't doing it. He was right. Steam Deck is so bad. It's became such a phenomenon that there are articles written by top dollar publications with a list of Steam Deck ready games. That's a good thing. They came with Steam Deck ready games, a list. So it must be important. Steam Deck, you got some comp now. You got some good comp now. Lenovo Legion, baby. You ain't heard about it. You better look it up. Lenovo Legion Go. Shout out. Okay. So, if you've been drawn to the Steam Deck, or the ROG Alley, the ROG Alley. Some people like to refer to it as that. But you wanted a touch more, in the Nintendo Switch design style. Lenovo dropping a bomb with the Legion Go. The Legion Go reportedly is similar in portability to the Deck and Ally, but adopts a few Nintendo Switch features such as removable controls and a inbuilt kickstand. Yes, removable controls, very similar to Nintendo Switch. Take them off. Bam. Let me find out. Okay, Steam Deck, you ain't got that. Okay. Now, the Steam Deck has been talking about, okay, they've been having a talking point for its mini PC form factor, while being connected to a massive PC gaming storefront like Steam. However, it has limitations. Running on a Linux-based Steam OS, it relies on the compatibility layer to translate Windows games, making it unable to easily run some very popular titles. Now, my man, the Fox Den, G.I. Joe, Kenji Soto, JoJo, y'all know about many aliases. My man has said he runs his Steam Deck with Windows on it, and things run a lot better. But you see here, they're even mentioning when you're running in Steam OS, you may not have as easy as a time running popular titles as you would on a Lenovo Legion Go. So this is Windows Central that reported this about Lenovo Legion Go. It will reportedly be powered by AMD's Phoenix processor. It will sport an 8-inch display, which is an inch more than the Switch, Deck, and Ally. The device is expected to run on Windows 11, ensuring broader compatibility with games that the Steam Deck struggles with. That's kind of a diss right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's a direct. That's like, man. Ran off on the floor twice. While details regarding pricing or launch time frame remain under wraps, leaked images suggest the Legion Go will have two detachable Joy-Con-ish controllers, very similar to Nintendo Switch and the kickstand. Now, this isn't the first attempt at a Nintendo Switch-inspired PC gaming device. 2020, Alienware had a concept UFO conceptual gaming device with detachable Joy-Con-like controllers, hinting at the growing appeal for the form factor, but didn't go. So in conclusion, the Legion Go might bring some comp to Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? May bring some comp. So Steam Deck, watch out. You might need to look out for the Legion Go. You guys can go ahead and look up videos. Take a look at it. It is very interesting to see how this runs. Also, running on Windows 11 is a very big thing. Now, with that out the way, we're going to go ahead and start bringing people in. My man, G.I. Joe.
Yo, I got the shirt on. No smoke tonight.
Oh, look at him. He got the shirt. Yo, can y'all hear him?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Oh, hold up. That's my bad, y'all. Hold up. I know. I messed it all up. G.I. Joe, now I can hear you, man. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, Nick? How are you?
Man, doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? I had everything messed up on the sounds, trying to get things straight, man. How you been, man? How's everything over there at the bistro?
Busy.
Hey, I'm hungry right now, and all I'm thinking about is that pizza, man. I'm
gonna
tell
you. Pizza.
Hey, yo, damn. Hey.
Right now.
Yo, I will pay you. Can you freeze those?
Yeah.
Can you freeze them? I will pay you for some of those, bro. Dead, I swear on everything I love, I will pay you to just shit me one. Like just one. I want to try it. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at it, Joe. That shit look too good, man.
Thank you.
All right. Damn, man. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, yo, I'm about to, just freeze it. Leave it frozen. I don't care how you do it. Just send that baby. I want to put it in my oven. Tell me what to put it on. And bam, I'm going to go ahead and cook that joker, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
People buy dinners all the time. Like, they'll tell me to freeze them for them. I'll freeze them, and I'll bring them, like, to different states and stuff.
See? There you go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, all right. So, Joe, so much to talk about, man. I got so many things to cover. One of the things I want to talk about is Xbox 360 closing the store. This is something we always talk about.
Yep.
Having these games physical and digital. You got them physical, guess what? Xbox 360 closes the store. You can put the disc in your system with no internet. You can still play.
Yep.
But there are games that are digital-only titles that if you purchased from Xbox 360 store, and let's say somehow you accidentally delete it, something happens, it's corrupted. If you now are to try to go back and download it, it will be gone as of 2024. How do you think Microsoft or these companies should handle older systems as they become like end of life and these games that are still on them, digital games specifically?
Okay. So let's take, I'm just going to pick a title out of my head. Let's say Assassin's Creed, right? Okay, we're pulling Assassin's Creed off the Xbox 360 store. If you can't retrieve your digital copy, we're going to give you back however much you paid for it. We're not going to give you like $1 back. We're going to give you back the full amount if you can't access the game.
All right.
Because here's the deal: if you buy it, it's yours. Shout out to Magnus; he did my 360 for me, and I still buy physical copies when I see them cheap. Sometimes I find a bunch of them at Goodwills, super cheap. Same thing with the PS3. It should be if you buy any type of movie, music, gaming, digital, you own it. And they should give you the option saying, hey, you're not going to lose it. Since you bought it, if anything happens with royalties or whatever bullshit, you own it. It's bullshit what they're doing. They're forcing people. Doesn't matter. I do it for a hobby, but some other people, it's like, oh, maybe I need to get into modding now because I can't get 3DS games. I can't get Wii U games anymore. It's stupid. It's like they take the developers' hard work and time and basically say, oh, that's it, the hell with it. It's an old IP. We're just going to delete it. You need that preservation. I'm downloading the full Wii U ROM set at the moment right now. I'm about 400 titles that's left, and I'm done.
So let me ask you this, Joe. Now that we're talking about these ROM sets, how important do you feel it is for people to, even if you did not, let's say you don't own every single game in a ROM set, which I'm sure everybody don't, right?
Yeah.
Myself included. I own a ROM set. I don't own every game. Do you think that we're reaching a breaking point to where we see these systems, we're getting more and more digital only systems, right?
Yep.
And it seems like we're going to a digital only place. But yet you have a lot of people in fear that being digital only means that we're giving intellectual and property rights to the manufacturer that we're actually purchasing the game from. So it's actually like, in the restaurant business, it'd be a little different for you, right? If someone buys a meal from you, you give them a meal, right? It's
Yep.
not like you're eating the meal and then giving them a ticket to say, hey, when you want a meal, come here someday. I'll give you, you know what I mean? Hopefully you'll come back in a little bit and the meal will still be here. It's
Yeah.
different. And this one is like, you buy something and then you don't know if 15 years from now, if that server goes down, it won't be available. How do you protect yourself in the digital world if that does happen?
From right now, from PS5, not including Xbox, because Xbox can't be hacked. Basically, PS5 all the way down, you can hack it. Basically pirate everything. That's the best way to do it. Or if you want to, buy it. But here's the deal: if you're like against piracy, don't buy digital. I will never buy a piece of digital software or game or music. If it's not on a disc, I don't want it. I mean, yeah, I'll pirate and put on hard drives and shit, but as far as buying something digital, I will not do it because it could be pulled anytime. They can do a system update. Oh, I'm sorry, due to the copyright laws of whatever, with this system update, your old titles won't work. You don't know what could happen. Maybe later on, like you remember in San Andreas, they put that hot coffee mod in. Maybe somebody else will do that with some type of other game, and they'll say, "Well, we're pulling the whole game down," and they just ruin it for everybody, and you can't go back and play it. Digital future is horrible. I don't like it. I want nothing to do with it. Everything back here, this is all physical anime. This is all physical. I'm not going to go through the whole things I showed you last time, but I got a whole bunch of video games and cartridges and shit. I still have my original cartridges from when I was a kid.
And I'm not gonna lie, that is one thing that I would have loved to cap. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those that I was tearing shit up and then I probably had it, gave it away, it did something else. But to keep those old retro games, man, that's a big deal. So for you, you say no, go to digital only. Now, Joe, I'm gonna put yourself. Now, for me, the way I seen it is I got a lot of physical copies. Like even as my son, right? My son look at my collection of games and he go, "Damn, Dad, you got this, you got that," and he could see it. It is different versus if he cut on the system and looked through my games. Like
Yeah.
it does seem to hold more weight. I would give you that. If you're like, looking at the physical game. He's more likely, and I think this is on a marketing perspective, I think people are more likely to play a game by holding the physical copy in their hand
Yep.
versus if they were to watch the trailer digitally. That's
Yep.
something I would love to bet. I would love to bet money on that. Like, you know what I mean? I believe if you put the thing physically, if you gave me Cyberpunk 2077 and you gave me a physical copy of it and I held it in my hand, I got to read the back, I got to look at the images, everything. And you gave me the choice from seeing Cyberpunk just digital, just watching the trailer. I probably would buy it if I just held the physical one because now there's mysterious behind it. I'm curious. I want to know how the gameplay is. How does it move? And that's why you were able to sell a lot of games. But now you got trailers. You can buy it digitally. You can buy it as a snap. Okay.
So this is my conspiracy theory for you. I would say not with this generation, not with next generation. I want to say 35 years from now, right? You're not going to own the system. It's going to be like, DirecTV and Comcast. You rent the box and you have to pay for it per month.
Pay for it per month. Okay.
So basically, you would have to pay, let's say, $30 a month for the, Xbox Xena Chronicle system, and you have to pay for your Game Pass subscription. So actually, you're paying like $60 to $80 a month. But if you get the internet package with them, it will be cheaper.
You know how that is, man. Hey, if you get the package, if you bundle this and you bundle that, hey, we'll give it to you cheaper. Just spend more money with us.
I think eventually what's going to happen is PC gaming is going to take over than console gaming. I think eventually, like if this old digital route shit happens, it's going to be people like you and me, the older people. We're going to say, you know what, we don't want to rent these boxes from these companies and pay for the subscription. We just want to play, do our own thing and just going to go to PC gaming. I think that's what's going to eventually happen. It doesn't look right, these digital shit.
I agree. Hold up.
Hey.
There we go. Trying to get him in.
Yeah, but I think we're going to roast him.
We got my man here, Pikachu.
Oh.
We got my man Sage Never Ran, always.
Hey yo.
What is up? How y'all doing?
Hey yo, man, was good Nick in the bell there, just what it is, man.
Yo,
Talking to the Pikachu! Talking to the Pikachu! Talking to the Pikachu!
Hey, we got him in here, man. Yo, my gentlemen, I'm so happy to have y'all here, man, to discuss some of these things we discussing, man. And these two.
But yo, check it out, yo, Nick. We got somebody you want to meet. Hey, yo, Hunter, come on here, man. Tell me, Nick.
Yo. Yo. Hey, y'all.
Hey, yo, what's that, Hamburg? Hey, yo, look, man, yo, Hamburg.
I gotta put him on big screen. Hold up, I gotta pour a shot. I gotta put my man on big screen. I can't do you like that. I gotta give you some respect, man. Hold up.
Yo, okay, yo, I'm you up big.
Let me get him right. Man.
This is Humper, man. How you everybody doing?
Hey, Humper, what's good, Humper? How you feeling today, man?
Man, I feel good, man. I just finished humping like 4 people already today.
Yo. Hey, Humper, let me ask you something, man. How does it feel, being that you hump 4 people today? How does it feel? Because you humping all day, right? For me, I would after 4 with my wife, I'm done.
Yo, they don't go with 4.
You want to see what happens when I hump number 5?
Hey, now.
Yo, that's it.
Whoa! That was good, Nick.
Hey,
I'm not gonna do that.
Like, oh shit, he dead.
No, it happens every time I hump. Every time I hump, it happens. I don't know why. It just happens, man. Oh man.
Yo, he killing. And yo, Kermit, man, I gotta say, hold up, Kermit, man. Y'all
what's going on, man?
So Kermit, let me ask, man. My man Humper over here, he be doing like 4 or 5. Where you at with yours? Where you at with yours?
Hey, yo, man, I'm good. I'm good with 4 there, you know.
Damn,
Yeah,
4?
chopped cheese after that. And
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hey,
He
hey,
has his girl, Miss Piggy.
hey,
He got Miss Piggy.
hey, I ain't gonna lie, Miss Piggy, you gotta hold that thing up. Carmen, I feel you gotta hold that thing up. He doing 4 with Miss Piggy. Oh, hey,
Miss
gotta
Piggy
get that
be
man some
nuts.
NWO music.
We could do some.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you,
She's touching my
I'm gonna be
prostate,
honest,
nerd.
Hey, baby, what you doing? Come and eat some bacon.
Hey, look,
You know
she
you like
right here.
bacon.
Look, she here.
Eat my
Hey, yo,
bacon.
what's
Hold
good,
on,
Miss
hold on.
Piggy?
What's up, Colonel? What's up, my little
Hey,
green
girl,
piggy?
what's going on? Oh, chill
Oh, my
around with me.
little boo. You know you got that long tongue. Even though you got no pee-pee, but you got that tongue. You work with that tongue, baby. He eats that bacon. Hey, Nick, he eats that bacon. He loves eating bacon. He's a
Yeah,
He
bacon.
be eating that bacon.
Big man eats bacon.
That boy love ham sandwiches in the morning. You know,
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Some ham sandwiches.
bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning. I get
But he
all
goes in there, all the way in, and get that bacon from me. He's a bacon eater, baby.
Canadian bacon in your face in the morning. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a bacon. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't fool.
Yo, what's up, Nick? Here's a cheesy puff.
Hey, you
man.
have my million doodles.
Hey, Nick, what's up, man? There's a cheesy puff, man.
Cheese puff, what's popping, man?
What's up, my dude? You want to lick me?
Cheese
Want to lick in the side, my
puff,
brother?
man. Yo, let me ask you, cheese puff,
What?
man.
Once
Do
you taste
dudes-
this cheese,
Do dudes be licking you?
yeah, dude. Once you lick this cheesy puff, you never want to stop licking.
They be licking them.
You like cheese, baby?
Milligan is huge cheese.
Once you lick that side right here, baby, right here, if you lick it one time, you never want to stop, baby. I'm the cheesy puff.
Hey, I ain't gonna cat cheese puff. When I be in a bag of them Cheetos cheese puffs, I don't get just one of you, motherfucker. I get like 4 probably.
And then you suck those fingers, right? And then you lick those fingers, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, lick my fingers, man. I ain't gonna cat. I do.
You'll be going like, delicioso.
And I don't know why. Why this shit be good? That should be good. Like when the little powder on your fingers and shit be.
Tell me, man. I know, man. The ladies like to lick me to the left, and they take that cheese off me. They can't stop licking this cheesy.
Hey, I love the pause, man. They can't stop licking this cheese.
Yeah.
Y'all some fools, man. Y'all some fools, man.
Yo, what's up, you sons of bitches?
Ain't
Just
any
be
car,
ready
I
to
ain't
go in
do
the motherfucking house, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck
Yeah.
y'all. I paid $50 for Red Dead Redemption. I don't give a fuck what anybody say.
Hey, $50, Nitty.
Hell
Oh,
yeah, I don't give a 50 bananas.
why you pay 50 bananas for Red Dead Redemption? Tell the
Because
truth.
it's exclusive for the Switch.
Yo, so because it's an exclusive for the Switch, he said, I don't care what. No. Matter of fact, how do you feel about it? You gave 50 bananas. Do you feel like it was worth it?
Hell fucking yeah, because it's never been open. It's still closed.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You got a point. Hey, if it's worth it to you, 50 bananas, I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of money, man. Bananas get high too. You know what I'm saying?
Red Dead Redemption too, man.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all see my man? Hey, I gotta say, y'all been hating on my man G.I. Joe, man. I ain't gonna say y'all. I'm just gonna say y'all because I'm saying in up in the air. I ain't saying nobody specifically, but my dog got his shirt on. Hold up. Oh
yeah, what happened last week? So you better have that bitch on.
You better
No, that's
He put that bitch on because he saw Nitty
you better wear that every week.
He
That
put
better
that
be
shirt
on the
on
top of
because he
your
saw
laundry
Nitty
pile. Or we
posting
coming to jump you. You wanna get jumped? You better never come here without that shirt. You hear me?
Don't make me put my shirt on.
Yo,
I
you
put
said,
that bitch
hold
on.
up. My man said he put the shirt on because he seen Nitty Gone come.
Yeah. Last Sunday, I
You
didn't tell you.
wasn't even here, Nitty. That's what making it
Yes, I
funny.
was. I was here last Sunday and I saw you. I didn't even
That's
tell
why
you
he
just
put
to
it on.
see. Just to see. There was no motherfucking Nick Moss is 05. No Nick Moss is 05 in your shit.
Oh shit, man.
But he
Yo,
saw me
Nitty,
texting. He
man.
said, "I'm putting that bitch on." Where's Joe at? Joe, where
Listen,
the fuck
Joe,
are you, man? Where you left, Joe?
that'll
Bring
be
your
on
ass
I'm
back
on
top
to
of
the
your
I'm
panel.
larger
listening to it.
tower.
Joe
That's
just
like the
left. Bring
larger.
that.
Okay,
Come on,
let
Joe.
that
Where
be
you
the
at?
first
Don't come
shirt that
back
you
for you,
take out the
Joe.
trial.
Y'all saying bye and describe the Nick Moses and like what the fuck? Bring your ass back over here, Joe.
Yo,
Come on,
my
brother. I'm just a little
man.
monkey. Just
So
a
you
little
saying
monkey.
the only reason he wore the shirt is because you was in the
This
chat
for you, DB. This for you.
and he
Hell
said he
yeah.
wore it. All right, he said he wore it just for you. There you go, right there. Wore it just for you. There you go.
Yep. You just wear it for me.
But you should be good. You good. He wore it just for you, man.
Yep.
And it's fresh and clean. Now my
Super
man Nitty
clean.
Kong, hey, Joe, he
Consumable brand
said
petroleum.
until Nitty Kong came, my man BB said until I wore the shirt, Joe ain't come with the shirt. He's saying he trying to paint this picture, Joe,
I
that
know.
he is influencing your decisions.
He
That's
is.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
He's
Yes.
saying that when he do something, for instance, he say, "Man, I'm a jump right now," and you go, "I don't know why. I feel like jumping." You know what I'm saying? You go, "Yo, I don't know why, man. I gotta tie my shoe right now." You go, "Damn, I think my shoe untied. Let me tie my shoe." That's what he's saying, Joe.
I know. It's all good.
There, see, man, BB, you ain't got. He said it's all good, man. He ain't
It's all
starting.
good. I don't give a fuck. I love you, bro. I don't give a fuck. I love you, Bill. Even if you don't wear that shirt, it's okay. I have you on the shirt.
Yo, I can't believe, but you said you spent 50 on that game, man. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Man,
Why
it
you
doesn't matter, man. I'm not gonna cry for $50. $50
You right,
ain't
you
that
right.
much.
No, facts. We ain't gonna cry over no $50, man. We ain't gonna act like $50 the end all be all. They ain't
we
paying
can't
nobody
cry
that
over
bill, none of that.
50. It was stole over $3 or gave the $2, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever that
Man.
green bastard said. You heard what the green said?
Yo,
And
I ain't
you know
gonna
what?
lie.
They
If you
charge
totaled
50.
up,
They
if
charge
you
50
totaled
because
up right now the amount of games that is on the hard drive between the individuals in this chat, how much y'all think it'd be worth?
Probably those.
Hey,
$1 billion.
they be like these motherfuckers owe $4.5 billion, and we like what?
Nintendo would be the first one to set out the cease and desist case.
It does not include all the builds we have or images.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hey, he ain't lying, man. They be like, God damn, how all of them kept all the
Or retro arch builds,
Oh yes, retro.
or the pie build, Chloe
I
Yeah,
don't
Knox,
understand what you guys are bitching
the
about.
builds
Because
along.
when Mario, what about
Don't
when
you see,
Mario
look,
comes
they're
out?
selling the
RPG for
Amulek
$50.
builds.
You're gonna pay that 52, right? It's just a remaster game. That's it. So what's the
Yeah.
difference from Red Dead Redemption and Mario?
But I tell people like this, hey Nick, I tell people like this. You don't have to buy the game. You can go buy it on Xbox 360 and enjoy the 4K and the 60 frames per second patch for $30.
Stop. Yeah, he said stop spending your money improperly. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't
He's
take it
saying
as
that you got
handheld.
the
But
option.
you cannot take it as a handheld. What, you
Well,
carry your
technically you
fucking TV and
can.
your Xbox by your hand, motherfucker?
You
And
can
play
play
with
it
your
on the cloud. You got Game Pass. Or
and
something.
no Game Cloud on 360? You're crazy as hell, man.
You get it. I think they let you play that game on in your
You put
library.
this on the ground?
He said, "Hey, that'd be."
What you gonna do? Take your goddamn TV and the Xbox in your hand and play with your feet with the controller?
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, let me ask y'all something, man. Digital titles about to go away on Xbox
Never,
360.
because we dumping all the digital photos.
Oh,
Closet shops.
Filled up,
We're
baby.
here forever.
damn! Y'all hear that, Microsoft? So if y'all hit that mic, it ain't no way you getting rid of them games, Microsoft. We already got them. That's what he's saying. We already got all 220 of them. We already got it. Y'all ain't got it. Matter of fact, turn off the server today. We good.
Yeah, we don't need
You
you.
should have turned that shit off.
You see what happened? Part of your thing, what happened to 3DS? We got a fucking 3DS network, Nintendo network. We don't even need Nintendo server no more.
No, we don't need that no
Multiplayer is
more.
back on the 3DS.
We got the CIA homebrew shop. The free
That's
shop.
it.
You ain't lying.
We got the free shop. You sound to
Free
bitches.
shop is here, bitches.
He ain't lying. They don't even need Nintendo no more, man. They're like, all right, Nintendo, go to the side, man. We got this. We got this shit.
That's
But
it.
I still support them. And I still buy the games. Haters.
Me too.
that buys the games and supports the companies. We don't.
That means the three of us, we probably got about 10 to 12 switches, maybe 20. We're 20,
Right.
we're 20 customers right here.
You're right. Because I got multiple Nintendo. Yo, my Nintendo Switch.
I own 2 of them. I know BB got a couple of them.
I'm not baby man. My name is Needy Corn and I got 12.
Yeah, 12. I got
12 switches, nigga.
Nick, I got 2.
I'll play those bitches every night.
I got 2. So, look, that's already what? We 16. How many you got, Nick?
Dude, damn. I got 4.
There you go. That's 20. Just like I said, that's 20 right there. Hey, Nintendo, with 20 of your Nintendo Switches of the 100 million that you sold. Right here.
But don't forget the SXOS.
Oh yeah, if I had to say, I got one right now in the box. I got a jet right now still in the box. I got some cords and some lights in the box.
Awesome.
That was what I mean.
Items, you know what I'm saying? For my man. Hey, matter of fact, I might Gary, whenever his birthday is, I might just go ahead and wrap one up and send one to Gary for a birthday.
Hell no, he gonna throw that bitch away. He gonna bring the nightmares. Yeah, what the fuck, man? You crazy?
He gonna open that present up and it's gonna flash back. Get on the floor, motherfucker. Get on the floor.
4 years, another 4 years. What the fuck, you crazy, Nick? Don't be sending that shit to him. We want to start a fire, poor old man. Man, it's already 7 years old, man. 70. Let the man
live. Yeah, that'd be messed up. I see that shit'd be like crack. He'd be like, oh, he start hooking that shit up right away. He get like 3 more of them up.
Nah, that man now trying to fucking switch in his entire life.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna GoFundMe and shit, man. Shout out to Gary, man. And he had a little video.
Thank you, Gary.
Apartment, man.
You're the reason the Switch blew up so fast. But I don't need to thank guys. That's like so was.
Yo, and Gary living a life now, man. Y'all see him out there, rockstar life. He got all.
I told you. Didn't I tell you he had a little nugget stuff, steal a little stash, put away for a rainy day?
It's that little Dominican he had over there in the jungle.
She shoved it up her. She got it.
Hey, he was over there living it up, and you know they said he was getting like 3,000 a month, but in the DR, that's like what? That's like 10.
My man, he's fucking
that's like 40.
He's like, fuck that shit. And then if you take that bitch to Cuba, the nigga's president over there.
He had like 5 of them. Yeah, I mean,
pulling out them Mozzies.
Man, he had about 5 of them. Yeah, me, 5 of them, about 7 of them. Yeah, I mean, he was in them with the shebangers.
That boy was
he was popping them Viagra like they were Tic Tacs.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. He was. And his video on his channel, he said my little setup. That motherfucker had like an old PlayStation Classic, and that was it. You know, he wasn't doing shit but drugs, pussy, and video games.
That's it.
Hey, baby, give me another one. Come over here and give me some goddamn.
Yeah, there you go. Long time, baby. I gotta do 3 hours of SXOX in the 4-star section. Yeah.
Nice, boy. I said, damn, 3,000 a month. That boy getting racks every month.
He was like this. He was like that was one of his little girl.
He was caught in the Norwin.
My man Gary, I ain't gonna lie, man. Gary he a little older. I ain't gonna lie. He was popping them by it.
He was taking them injections.
Yep. Popping those blue pills, magical rainbow colors, purple colors.
And unless this shit good, some folks shit be good. They got, I don't know what your shit should be good, but you never know.
Shit happened, dude.
ED is real. You know what I'm saying? That must be happening.
That shit ain't Mario jumping after a while. You know what I mean? No shit.
I know they've been hitting those mushrooms.
Yo, that's something I'm gonna ask, man. On a serious note, we all men here, man. How would it feel if ED starts happening to either one of you? I don't know if it has happened already. This might be a little personal, but for me, ED has not happened. How do you feel with that, man? How do you handle that? Like, you just know this.
You can have your drink.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still slinging dick out here, man. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it feels.
I don't know what you guys talking about because I'm 48 years old and I still have brain.
It's the last word in the word. Word in the word.
Stop, man. Nah, he's not lying. Like, I just wonder, like, how do you know? Like, when is the first sign? Like, are you at, let's say, man, you just like can't get it up. Do you
first
go
time when you wake up and your shit
sometimes it's not really erectile.
Yeah,
it could be the chick probably not it. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that. Now, if it's something else, I feel that. I totally feel that. Like, yo,
it could be a problem. But one time my family said, I've heard of that. I'm actually experienced that. Well, I wasn't really feeling the chick, and it just wasn't gonna happen. You know what I mean? I actually had a time where I was slinging dick. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't feeling it, and I acted like I came, and then I flopped. And after a year, I'm good.
Yo, now we gotta talk. Hold up.
Yeah, I got some.
And I will say, sir, I have not faked.
I faked all
but one time.
Nah.
I definitely faked that one time, damn it.
A quick one, and I said, "Oh, I'm done."
Yeah, you like, oh man, shit.
But I went to the bathroom. I needed to finish it because that shit was still hard.
Yeah, I had to go there. Yeah, I did that too. Now I went to the bathroom for this line. No, I'm ready to go. I left some of the kids in the sink.
Ready to go. That boy put his socks and shoes back on. Say, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to the crib. What you doing tomorrow?
What you doing next week? Not till now. Hey, yo, I don't think I'm gonna pay my fan bill this week. So,
Yeah, you gotta start that, man. Hey, I know this is a weird time, but I'm just feeling down. What's wrong, baby? I can't pay this phone bill that's coming up, man.
Yeah.
That fool started like, damn. He started getting money about it.
Gee, you can't pay your phone bill, baby? Don't worry. Bend over. I swipe my food stamp card right between your butt cheek. That's the closest you're going to get money for me.
I had to ask about
Yo, this is real, right? I was in a chat room and someone's trying to sell food stamps.
They try to sell in this chat room?
Yeah, one of the chat rooms I belong to for hacking. Like, oh, I want to sell food stamps here. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
How you do that?
They man, it's hard to go ahead and buy them some American.
Oh yeah, it's hard time.
Yeah. I go buy hot food with the food stamp and resell it again for money.
That's it. I'll buy about job. But Trump's era, I remember my pocket was lit. Biden's era, my pocket's been lint.
Hey, don't let somebody have $800, $900 in food stamps.
Oh, man, you crazy as hell. I got 3,000 on food stamps. I can show you that shit.
And then look, you got so much damn food, you don't know what to do. You like, hey, y'all, we gonna have a damn barbecue today.
That's
Dude,
it.
they stole my food stack. Oh, my food. That man's gonna come over here, come shopping over here.
They come over there, they like, you got any ribs in your you like ribs? Shit, what kind of ribs?
I got ribs. You want ribs?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be crazy. So when they sell like $300 or $400 worth of food stamps, they can get $200.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
That's
do.
good. Hey, $200 and I
You
get
want ribs? I got ribs, man. You got ribs?
Y'all got some banquets. Y'all don't want to talk. Hey, to everybody out here, this
I
is
got
a
ribs.
this is a question that's gonna be. I'm gonna pull it all up. So, yo, let me ask y'all, what is the best microwave meal that y'all ever had, bro? Microwave, like you went to that freezer section in the store.
I ain't gonna hold you. That banquet chicken be hitting the spot. That's the end of the sauce up.
Oh, okay. If you do hit the banquet chicken right, you get that joint crisp up right.
Yeah.
I like the ribs and the corn and the mashed potatoes, the one that I showed you. Fuck that hungry man, that fucks up my stomach. You put that motherfucking chicken, the hungry man chicken, you put that shit in the motherfucking oven. That's not chicken. You fucking eating grease. You eating fucking grease.
Yo, with me, it's that hungry man, the beer battered chicken.
Oh, I remember those back in the day with the brownie in them. Yep.
Yo,
That's the only shit that I eat is the brownie.
Fuck them motherfuckers up, boy. I used to put that shit in the oven too. You know, you good when you start taking your TV dinners and making certain shit different. You know
The
what I'm
White
saying?
Castle burgers for me are the best. I love the White Castle burgers.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. White Castle burger's fine.
And the mega one, that mega steak, that shit is nasty. I ate that shit in fucking 5 minutes. That shit. I shit it all over the place, man. That shit was not funny at all. Oh!
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. A couple TV dinners will do nasty work, man. You know what I'm saying? But banquets is classic for known being low price. And if you get the right ones, decent. And you hook them up. I will say that. You
see that shit right here? Don't eat that shit. That shit's no joke.
Hey, you know what? I don't do the Salisbury steak banquets, man. I go get what's the joint in the yellow box? The joint in the little yellow frozen box that you get with the Salisbury steaks in it. I get that joker and throw it in the oven. It take like an hour, but you know, straight, man. You can get your little size and all that. If you trying to eat inexpensive, hey, man.
Nah, you can fuck with this. You can fuck with this one.
Look, he talking about the hungry man. That ain't the one I'm talking about, but he close. He close to the hungry
I got more to go. I got more to go, baby.
They're brand new in box. He doesn't open up the TV dinners. He's got a whole box of them.
Hey, you said he got the collector's edition Hungry Man. He said, I bought these bitches when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, the first edition. But I ain't gonna lie, that Hungry Man, he got a couple. He got a couple different Hungry Mans. I ain't gonna cap. He got frozen dinners, though, is something that I used to do heavy.
That's what I do after work. I don't cook. I just eat frozen stuff or get stuff from the restaurant. I do not cook.
I know that shit is off the hook.
Hey.
That shit is off the hook.
They don't know about that Stouffer's lasagna.
That shit is off the hook, too, motherfuckers.
Lasagna.
That motherfucking shit is off the hook, too.
BB, stop. BB, you hurting them.
Motherfucker, this one, too.
He got the whole frozen. He killing them. Yo, don't. There you go. There you go.
It's got the whole frozen section.
Don't pull out, yo. I ain't gonna lie. One thing that's for certain. He pulled out them little circle Red Barons and the frozen little French breads. If you ever on a late night, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you done had a left-hand cigarette, a lot to drink, and you just trying to look for something quick to eat. Man, you pop in 2 of them boys. You good for the night, man. Like, you know, it's certain dinners you get from that frozen section that you as a man know I'm about to eat the hell out this shit tonight. There's a couple of them. Like if I get a frozen pizza, a good one, oh hell, that shit better than takeout some nights. Some nights that shit be. Then you can make it well done if you want to, right? You ain't got to rely on another mom. Right? If it's, we're going to make it well done. They bring your shit out all cheesy, like the turtles and shit. You know when the turtles bite the cheese pull all the way over here. Joe, I seen piece. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen my man Pizza, man.
Now you gotta fuck with all this cereal too. Now you gotta fuck them all up. All of them, fuck them all up. All of them, nigga. Just keep them on everything. Find everything. Fuck with the food stamps. Don't be shy.
He said, "Don't be shy." Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Them cereals he got, I can tell he's buying in bulk. That looked like some Costco or Sam's
Yeah,
Club.
those are the fat people
Yes,
cereals.
we own it.
Those
Get
100-pound
old,
boxes.
and we start getting old. You be watching shit like that. Like, hold up, he got the Costco shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find out where you go. Okay,
Hey, I go to Costco, man, the Sam's Club. Yeah.
yo, he ain't lying, man. Costco and Sam's Club. I rock with both of them too, man. I ain't gonna lie. So you buy in bulk. Shit, sometimes you go buy that shit in bulk and you be amazed at how much you be paying for some of that shit.
You remember when they put the prizes in the cereals?
Oh man, remember the Cracker Jack boxes? You got prizes in this shit. You just open the damn box, dump the shit out. Man, give me that prize. And put that shit back. Put that cereal back and put that Cracker Jacks back in there. I don't want that shit.
You know what I like the most when you go to Sam's Club and BJ's? When you get the little scanning, the little gun, and you go beep.
Hold on,
You beep 1, you get 2 for free. You beep 2, you get 3 for free. You keep on beeping.
I'm done, man.
When you come out of the door, the old man just gets 2 items from the top of the fucking thing, and he looks at the receipt, and he looks at you.
Yo,
you're good. And you said, "Oh man, I just pay only half of this shit I got in this motherfucker."
Yo, now let's talk on that, man. We unpack that. We all been to the self-checkout lines of Future, right? They all got self-checkout.
5% discount on that.
How has everybody in here not scanned the item and dropped the item? I ain't done it. Yo. Like a pussy. Oh,
anybody who says it didn't do it,
like
they're the first one that fucking did it. They're lying.
Yo, I used to think when you drop it in there and shit, like it weigh it, and I'd be like, that shit gonna be like boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This guy's trying to steal a fucking item.
You know what I used to do, Nick? You know what I did, Nick? Before, I get like water bottles, and I get like 15 cases of water bottles, and then I make a little stash right in the middle, and I put 3 boxes of Snickers, 2 boxes of bubble gums, 3 boxes of other gum candies, and they're like $21.99 for each boxes. When I come out, I got like 8 boxes for free, man.
The best thing underneath the shopping cart, putting the sodas underneath there and just doing the self-checkout. Get them for free all the time.
Man, you got no like. And you know what I do to Walmart? When I go to Walmart and I check in, I get a case of whole spaghetti, all 24 cases. I only scan 1, beep, and put the case in the fucking thing. And then what I do, when I put in everything, I put that receipt's like halfway receipt, knowing that I got over 100 items in my cart. And when I go to leave the store, the old man goes, "Excuse me, can I check?" "Yeah, you can check the receipt. Keep it." And I keep on going.
Yo, that's epic right there. You getting the receipt like, hey, you can have it.
Listen, I don't like. You know what the new thing I do? My wife, my little wife, my lady queen wife, she wanted her blow dryers. You know, like blow dryers? Those shits were like $130. I look at her, you want 2 of those? That's $260. You crazy woman? You know what I did? I went to the bakery, and they had those little cookies for $2.99. I rip off that sticker, and I put that bitch in the barcode, and I scanned that bitch for $2.99, man.
Yo, he did an old school. I ain't gonna lie.
And guess what? I make sure when you scan, people make sure when you scan that shit, you pass it in the machine. You gotta make sure it goes gook 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 to take the alarm off. Gook gook gook. Because you walk out that door, beep, 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 beep,
yeah,
beep, 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 you fuck, nigga.
Yo, he ain't lying though, man. He sure ain't lying about that, man. You speaking facts, man. I can't lie. You speaking
Everybody did it. I don't give a crap what anybody says. In the
And
patty
Hey
cake.
man, I gotta tell you something, man.
Everybody
Listen,
did it.
man. Hold on a second, nitty. I gotta slide out, nigga. I'm thank Nick for me up here. So nitty called, you know, you're my boy. You're my boy.
I love you,
You're my
bro.
boy.
I love you, Mr. Green.
Hey, I love you too, man.
Yeah,
I
you.
love you
Oh,
like a
wait a second
fabulous
before you
love cake,
go.
nigga.
Before you go,
Yeah.
wait a second. You got a message.
Okay.
Gorilla!
Bitch around. Fuck you, gorilla. You gorilla, bitch. My baby will
Hey,
handle
yeah,
you.
do your thug dizzle, man.
Catch you later, Sage.
Hey, man,
Stage!
Joe, take it easy.
Stage,
Hey,
milk me! Milk
Yeah, man, I'm
me!
out.
Holla, man. Yo, my man.
You know,
Yo, BB, man. I ain't gonna lie, you killed it with
It's
that.
not
Man.
baby. It's NittyCon.
Yeah, I like Nitty.
We can probably hijack the show tonight. Usually, DJC Money does that.
I don't even know who the fuck is baby anymore. There's no more baby. It's only
baby?
NittyCon. That's it. This is what you gonna see. And if you don't like it, too bad.
Oh, there's the manager.
Sure,
Hey, DJC Money, I brought him in the building. See,
Who's
Money,
that-
what's been out
who's actually
there?
money? Hey,
What's
actually,
up, guys?
hey, actually, money. How
Hey,
you
Bob.
doing today, man?
Hey, where that money at, man? Where that money at?
How you doing today, brother?
Baby, you are killing
I'm not
me.
baby, my man. I'm NittyCon. NittyCon.
Oh,
You can call me Nitty.
That's NittyCon. That's
hey,
NittyCon.
what's up, Joe? How you been?
Hey, doing good, buddy. How you been?
Hey, by the way,
Man, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Blessings on the paper. Nick,
What
how
up?
are you, man?
Man, I'm chilling. Nah. What up? What's
What's
good?
up?
Bro,
what's up?
bro,
Yo, what's
be
poppin'?
very excellent, man.
Listen, man.
Be very excellent.
Listen.
Yo, be very excellent.
Listen.
Be very excellent.
I understand, but I have to tell you this. I'm still a virgin.
Damn, can you believe that? He's still.
I cannot take you seriously with that attention, man.
What are you talking about, man?
DJC Money said I can't even take him serious. I can't believe him. He lying. He got him. He's smiling. He's smiling while he's telling.
Stop.
Oh, shit.
Hey, bro.
What up, DJC Money?
Joe, how things at the restaurant, man?
Doing good.
How things
Keeping
at
busy.
Let's see, DJC Money.
Thank
Huh?
you for asking.
Must be
You and the family got to come down sometime. DJC Money, VIP table.
Where's the flyer? I've been waiting for the
He said,
flyer.
we gotta fly there. He ain't lying. It might be a big drive, but hey, you fly, you can come right there, man. Sit down, DJC Money. I sat at the restaurant.
Where's the menu
Sat
at?
there.
It's in
And who else
Pennsylvania.
was it that came there? Wasn't it Magnus?
Oh yeah, Magnus came. Yep.
Magnus was at the restaurant. Shout out Magnus, man.
Shout out to Magnus, bro. What's up, dude? Yeah.
Magnus got to sit there and come to the restaurant, man. That was beautiful. I do remember that picture. So, Joe, I ain't gonna lie, man. You got pictures with people coming by.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yep.
That's a big deal, man.
DiddyCon's gonna come by. You're not a far drive.
He ain't lying.
Yeah.
He ain't that far.
I'm not that far, but I have to run away from this munchy ass eating gorilla running around somewhere. So I don't know. You know, it's kind of hard because I'm running away from this person. You know.
I'll make you some banana bread.
All right, bro. I try to be over there, dude. Yeah.
Baby,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
baby.
Nope.
I'm not baby. I'm NittyCon, man.
All I'm thinking about is pizza.
Yes. What is it, bro? Yes.
Go ahead,
I
DJ.
gotta show me how to do that. Huh?
What's that?
What you say?
Yeah. I said, you show me how to do that. How to do that.
Do
what?
Filter.
What
That's
filter,
fine.
man? This is no filter, man. This is a NittyCon, man. This is a real monkey. Look. Is that fake? That's not fake, man. That's a monkey right there, baby.
Hey, he said, look, can a fake monkey do that? Fake monkey can't do that. He said, that's a fake monkey right there. He said, that ain't fake. How you think he doing it? DJ C Money, do you think that's fake right there? You think it's magic? What you think he doing?
Look, I'm blinking. Look. He can't make this shit up here.
He blinking. Ain't that real? DJ C Money, ain't that real? Hey, go ahead, DJ C Money. DJ C Money said filter. He ain't even take no second. Filter.
It's not a
He
filter.
said it. He said it's not a filter.
God
damn it.
No, it's not. Not at all.
It's really him, though.
You never see a monkey talk. And I'm still a virgin.
DJ C Money, as they came in, right? What do you think about everybody talking and having a chat? We talked about different problems. What do you think about these issues as a man, right? As a man dealing with these issues.
Hey, that's Chelsea.
Oh, damn. See, man, he can't. Yo, anytime Chelsea show up, man, he just ignore me. I'm just like, I'm doo-doo.
You're a ghost, man. He didn't pay no mind to you.
I'm like hanky poo.
I'm sorry.
That's it. You're pooping in the side, man.
He said in the middle of talking, he said, yo, Nick, I was explaining why Chelsea, hey, man, Nick, who the fuck out the way? Chelsea, hey, oh, my bad, Nick, as I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. He wasn't be like this.
Man. You a ladies man. I get that to you. You've been a ladies man since I've known you. Every time ladies
he wants to do this to Chelsea. He was Chelsea, oh Chelsea.
Yeah, he did. He dead, bro. He for real died. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. There's been some people out there that really have croaked at that time. What do y'all think? Man? If you were to, this is my last question before we wind up taking off. If y'all had to go on this earth, would you rather go while you're sleeping or while you're in the middle of intercourse?
Shit, I'd rather die while I'm sleeping.
Same here, sleeping.
Fuck that.
Look, everybody said that quick. Hey, I love that.
If you die hard, God knows what they're gonna do. They might chop off your shit.
Yeah, true. You know,
or they might take off
the paperweight.
Go, hell no, bro. I want to die in my motherfucking sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you dead, hey, chop it off. Shit, have it. Hey, hope you keep that motherfucker. Get a souvenir.
Give it to a pimple popper. There's guys out there that have a pimple popper. Look, little pimple.
At that point, I ain't gonna know what's happening anyway. Shit, just take that motherfucker. Here you go.
Donate it to somebody who needs it.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?
What? Seeing what?
What
you talking about Chelsea? Yeah, she hopping back. Man, we got the life, man. We got the hot tub, man. We got the life, bro. We made it. We made it. Thanks to Gary Bowden. Nah, let me stop. It ain't had nothing to do with Gary. You know what I'm saying? We ain't did nothing. Gary.
Where's my invitation?
What'd you say?
Where's my invitation, Chelsea?
Where's your invitation? Nah, man, you doing me bogus, man. You trying to come over here talking about something else. I don't like that, DJ Money. And as my manager, I can't say what I want to say. Okay, I gotta say things like I respectfully disagree with you and your choices you're making right now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We're on good ground. That's all you had to say.
We are good grounds now.
I ain't even. What did you say?
For now.
I don't remember you said anything. Okay, I might invite you over sometime for the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? I might invite you over. Hey, you might come over. Hey, hot tub. Live it up. We got a little button, a little button to get the bubbles going. We got a timer.
And I'll be there massaging your back.
Nice little massage going, you know what I mean? And if you ain't got nobody to massage your back, just get close to the thing that pushes
To
out
the little motor.
Yeah, there you go. He know how I feel. You can go scoot up real close to that motor.
Right on your G spot.
They're like, why is he so much? Big bang. I don't know. It tickle. You like, hey, that's tickling a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Anyway, y'all, I'll be over here talking too much, man. I done had a couple too many shots. Yo, any last words for we got for you out? Yo, anybody?
Like and subscribe, Nick Moses 05 on the Facebook and the YouTube.
Shout out, Joe. Let's go, man. Anybody else? Last words, man.
Subscribe to Nick Moses.
BB, you
Give him
first.
likes. And... Oh, Nick! Oh, Nick! Yeah! Nick Moses! Oh, 5! Oh, shit!
Okay.
Yo, just man. Yo, man, y'all gotta help BB, man. Y'all gotta help him. Look at the eyes. Oh, my goodness. Yo, he killed it, man. I'm done. DJ C Money. Any last words you got, man, for you out?
BB, Joe, it was a pleasure. Nick, my guy,
DJC Money.
I salute you.
I salute you too, baby.
And shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the lady. Yo, he's such a ladies man. Play your boy. I'm about to know. Yeah. Let them know.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You already know, man.
Yo, we almost did 3 hours tonight, y'all. We was rocking hard, man. Hey, everybody, Joe. I don't know if Sage going live tonight. I might see if he live and jump over there. You know how we do, man. We might just jump over there.
I might be over there too.
Over there talking shit. Yo, other than that, Nick Moses 05, Joe, DJ C Money, Nitty.
You guys
appreciate y'all, man. Y'all can be anywhere else in the world. You're here with your boy, y'all Mo fam, and y'all been representing it. Thank y'all. We are
see you next week.